Hello and welcome to DC30 and our Mythic Odyssey of Theros, D&D with an ancient Greek twist. I'm your Dungeon Master, Red, and I'm joined by my lovely players, as always, Morse, Violet, Heaton, and Paige. Teddy is still unwell at the moment, so she shan't be joining us. So, I'm just going to quickly set up a thing so the players can see what we're looking at, but, when last we left off, you guys had ventured out into the wastes on the dreaded western side of the Isle of Iska. You avoided some hazardous creatures and had an interesting encounter with the deity, but pressed on, and after Calliope used her oracle powers to divine the location of the tomb, you ventured there and through digging through some of the rocks, were able to uncover it. You journeyed inside and were accosted by a few different traps and other creatures, but managed to soundingly beat them off. Hey, you guys. You traveled further forward and found yourself in the actual mausoleum, the crypt of where this person is buried, who owned this tomb, this Olantian king. And your face fell in mounting horror as you realized that standing next to him were next to the tomb, were these two human in appearance, but sickly green and eternal guardian warriors. And above them, a horrifying creature, a giant cyclopic eye at the center of his forehead, green scales and spikes sticking out from this floating head, and 4 eye stalks emanating out from his main head, which was his body as well. He spoke to you in a raspy, growling voice. "What are you doing here?" And you were pretty honest with him, which led to the predicament that you guys are now in, where it seems like you're about to battle him, as you resoundingly and honestly told him, "We're here to plunder this tomb." So, if I could have but a moment to set up battle mode. Edit scene.
We're here for the goodies.
Battle change. Foundry virtual tabletop done. Okay. So, first things first, I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah,
Let's get
boy,
some
get
music
straight
up
into
in
it.
here.
How
Oh,
could this possibly go
wrong button. Wrong button again.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
how
Scotty.
that's how it could. That's how it could go.
That is a choice. My bonus is what you rolled.
Oof.
Oh,
Are you going to Jaeger Calliope as well?
I will Jaeger Calliope,
Cool.
not to worry about that. So, battle music go. I'm sure it'll start in a moment.
Cool.
Alright, let's save. Oh god, it always does this the first time. Like, it plays it twice. Okay. Is that music a little too loud? Let me guys know. Let me guys know. What is my brain today? Alright, so... Oh, I almost forgot I need to roll for... the things.
Calliope.
Oh yeah, that too.
Also, I can't hear music. Can anyone else?
Not yet, not yet.
Okay, cool.
But to be fair, it's
So for it's loaded Foundry for players. Yeah, that's
release.
fine. I just wanted to do that thing again where I wanted to make sure it wasn't just polite.
So I changed it. Now, DC30 on...
Oh, okay, that makes sense, but I can't find it.
Thanks.
Repeat it? Sorry.
DC30 underscore.
And it is quite loud on the channel. Maybe
Okay.
turning down a bit.
I've turned it down. Let me know how that sounds.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay. Right. you roll these things.
Can they just not have a turn? That'd be nice. Remember your sass.
Top.
Sass.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's already got something planned.
Don't make me
Apologies,
nervous
just
about
taking
this.
a moment.
Why is it always me?
That's a big. Okay, so, all right, Calliope. Sorry. 9. So Calliope got a 9. Alright, so 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
17.
15.
Oh, wrong button. 15 to 10. 10 to 5.
5!
5 to 1. Babe, would you roll?
Oh, I told you, 18.
Oh,
She said it when we said ours, so it
Yeah.
probably didn't come through.
apologies. Alright. Wait, why is Scottino? Oh! Accidentally, I don't know why he's 115 instead of 5. Much better.
I'll happily have a...
I'm sure you would. I am
else
entirely sure
for
that
the
you
rest of the
would.
campaign.
I think if you rolled 105, I think you'd get like 6 turns before anybody else.
Yeah.
gets to move.
Appropriate.
I've suddenly developed time stop for one
Ooh,
encounter.
To see a
So, yeah, just
crimson
gonna stay
blood
zoomed
like
out for that.
trail of super speed.
Yeah,
Regardless.
followed by like a blood splatter where my corpse is because I wasn't ready to deal with it.
At the top of the initiative order. Oh. Yep. One of these two undead creatures, which seems to be simply standing there, suddenly just stares in your direction, mouth completely shut, but... And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to move as close as he can. He's going to take out a javelin. And he's going to throw one at Jason and one at Calliope.
Rude.
So Calliope is a 11, which misses her. And you watch as the spear flies over Calliope's head and she ducks down, and the spear turns to sand as it strikes the wall. Before he pulls back and another spear just seems to coalesce out of sand into his hand, and he throws again at you, Jason, this time.
Mm-hmm.
That's cocked. 16.
That's a miss.
Just a puff of sand ricochets off your armor. But then rematerializes into a spear in his hand. Alright, Amalia, it's your turn.
Manifest an echo. But like next to him, so it's like here.
Copy that.
And
So,
then
like, here?
so it's like directly like opposite him.
Oh, directly
Like
opposite him.
behind him.
Behind him.
So,
Okay,
like-
got it.
And then my echo will slashy slash.
Okay, so you're gonna make all. So you make all 2 of your attack. Or you? Sorry, are you dual wielding or are you one axing?
Axing, great axe.
You also mean battle axing. Okay,
Yep.
cool. So go ahead and make 2 attacks against the guy.
+17 +8. I'm guessing that hits.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
D8. Nine.
9 points of damage. Nice. He cuts like flesh, but it feels weird. It's almost like as your axe connects with his skin, it feels tougher, like you're cutting through leather. Go ahead and make another attack roll. Babe, you froze, so I didn't hear anything you said in the last 10 seconds.
Can you hear us okay?
Can't hear you. You can't hear a thing you're saying.
Try taking out your mic and putting it back in.
Alberta, welcome, welcome.
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
we
good.
can hear you now.
Yeah.
Dr. Zeus, welcome, welcome. iFoot Fondle, love your username. And Madison Moybog, also welcome. So, did you roll your second attack?
Yeah, it was 18 +8.
18 plus 8? Yeah, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
+11.
And again, just part the leather armor and make connection with this weird, tough flesh. Alright, anything else in your turn? I'll take that as a no. Moving swiftly onwards. The other guard is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. And he is going to make an attack against the Echo. Son of a bitch. Does a... Hang on. Does a 16 hit, Amalia?
I think she's frozen.
She's having a very long drink.
Cool, we'll just wait for her to rejoin.
We love internet. Internet is so fun.
Especially in 2021.
Hey.
Hey.
I had to get a 50-foot Ethernet cable just to be able to play with you guys properly.
And we do appreciate that.
Oh no, honestly, it has changed my entire online gaming experience for the better. I'm so happy. Because I genuinely think that where my wardrobe is, there's like a lead wall.
Asbestos in the piping, yeah.
Honestly, it just does. It's like there's an actual like Wonder Vision barrier.
We do apologize in the chat. We're just standing by on technical difficulties.
Yeah, everyone else heard that, right?
Yeah, I heard
Technical.
Cool. I thought it was my headphones for a second.
Yeah, no, it was the vibrating of the something.
Red, go ahead and speak again.
that. I'm gonna speak again.
That's fine.
Weird.
That is
I'm not
concerning.
I don't want to jinx it, but I said that after I said One Division. That's not a great start.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Oh.
That's weird. That's weird. No. No.
All right. Well,
No.
whilst we're waiting on Amalia, I'm going to double check. Yeah, armor class 16 would just hit her. So, her Echo Knight is gone, and he'll use the remainder of his movement to get here. All right, Jason, your turn.
Okay. I would like to move in betwixt. Oh, wait, where's that? That's the reason why it's there. I'd like to move in betwixt these two, please.
Very well. Go ahead and do that.
And I would like to make an attack against each.
Okay, go for it.
So, with the Eclipse Spear, first attack is a 19 plus 7 to hit.
19 plus that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And so that one is going to take... I'm going to re-roll that. 8 points of piercing damage.
The one on the left.
The one on our left, so the one that's on the left-hand side of me.
Okay,
yeah.
you're hovering, yeah. Okay, 8 points of fury. Nice. Whoosh, you just drive the spear between the armor plates and twist it. It just looks at you with the same blank stare.
And against the right one now, that
Okay.
is a 13 plus 7 to hit, which is 20.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, and that one takes... Ah, beautiful. 1, 2, 4, 6. That one takes 10 points of damage to piercing as well. So kind of like poking on the one side, flipping it, poking on the other side.
Very nice. Anything else?
And, I do have the rest of my movement, but I think I'll stay between these two. Actually, you know what? Now that I've attacked, I'm going to move back slightly and they can take an opportunity if they need to. Just on
Okay,
next party.
they will both do so.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's use the... Oh, there's my bronze die.
So I forgot that I had interception for a second. I was like, that's probably really important for this.
Also, they are flanking, which I'm gonna say counts on opportunity attacks
That's
as
cool.
well.
That's cool.
So, one of them rolled a 16, and the other one rolled a modified 20.
That one hits.
Okay. You take... ten points of piercing damage as it stabs you in the...
No, brutal.
Okay. The one that missed, can I use my reaction to do riposte?
Yes, you can.
So, so one spirited die to make a melee attack against it. Add the spirited die to the damage. Cool. Just wanted to make sure on that. So I'm going to do the same. So as I'm going to move back, that one is going to be that's cocked. That's a 19 plus 7 again to hit.
Definitely hits.
So that one takes 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 10. Sorry. Plus a D8 for superiority. That's a 17.
Nice.
Yeah, 17 points of piercing damage as I gallop backwards.
And you do. Okie dokie. Eslin, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I would like to bless Jason, Amalia, and Calliope.
Easy enough to do. Let me just mark them. Calliope. We'll use this for bless.
Welcome back.
Oh, hey, babe. So, Jaisa and Amalia and Calliope are all blessed.
And I'm gonna use my movement to hide behind this. And that will be the end of my turn.
Alright, so that there is a rock that's maybe about 5 feet off the ground or so. That little glowing thing above you is above you. It's like a little chandelier type thing.
Okay, poo. Guess I'm going. I will go here.
It's very fast, isn't
Okay.
she?
I know, I'm
Yep.
speedy.
Okay, anything else, Eslin?
No, that is the end of my turn. Thank you.
The little floating creature who's seeing all this happen is going to fly forward now. Let's just remember what his speed is. Cool. He just growls, "You'll never see daylight again." 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's gonna... You watch as two of these stalks swivel in the direction of Jason and Amalia, and different colored rays seem to emanate out from each of their eyes. Jason, I need you to please make a wisdom saving throw, and Amalia, I need you to please make also a wisdom saving throw, sorry.
It's a natural 20 plus a 1 for Jason.
Alright.
Is that
The
with
light-
the D4 as well?
No, I didn't remember. Thank you very much. That is that's a 22.
Every little
little
helps.
Yeah, it could do.
So yeah, Jason, the yellow ray just bounces off of you and dissipates in a puff of sparks. Amalia?
Oh no.
2? Okay.
DM, she's right behind me, and I did get a natural 20. I just want to see if that helps at all.
Oh, something's gonna be helped in a second. Amalia,
God.
the purple ray collides with your chest, and just everything becomes blurry and strange. You are overcome with confusion. You can't take reactions until the end of your next turn. And on your turn, you can't move, and you have to use your action to make a melee or ranged attack against a randomly determined creature within range.
Would Dyson have seen, like, this thing hit her?
Yeah, you would. Well, okay, so it would have gone over your shoulder to something.
That's what I would have assumed, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Dyson's gonna be like, not again!
Okay. I don't believe there's anything else he can do on his turn. Yeah, that's all he can do. Calliope's turn. She's going to step to the side here, and she's going to attempt to do chill touch on one of the guards.
Oh, nice little formation.
Modified 20.
Yay, go on, Clive.
Oh, by the way, Amalia, your echo was destroyed.
And he did have a D4 to that save. Not that it would make much of a difference.
7 points of 7 points of necrotic damage on this one right here. As she, like the same spectral hand erupts out of her own hand, and flies forward and the flesh just seems to die as it touches the skin of this creature, even this undead creature.
Okay.
Scortinos, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to. Let me get so I can see. I'm going to turn this way, and I'm going to come over to Amalia and shake her and go, "What are you doing? What's going on?" As I cast, using a meta magic, using a sorcery point, I am going to cast Subtle Blood Extraction.
Remind me what that does?
Yes, I certainly can do. A pulsating orb of red energy floating in the air at a point I can see within range. It lasts for the duration, gives off dynamite for 20 feet. At the end of each of my turns, until the spell ends, each creature other than me needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Creatures that don't have blood are immune to the spell. So I'm going to, while looking like I'm going, what's going on with Amalia? I have subtle casted the blood orb there.
Cool. What's the save on that?
It's my normal save DC, so say a DC of 15 at the end of my turn, and I'm going to create the orb now.
Okay.
I'm going to try to, if I remember how to do stuff. Gonna move it to the right place as well. Johnson, you're a tough cookie, aren't you? Right?
Yes, I'm a hard digestive.
Okay. In which case, apologies in advance.
It's okay.
But so we kind of get the ideal situation. Of course, we would be put it there as we all run out, but we can't do it. So I'm going to pop it there. So it's got further to get. It's basically the creature's basically in the dead center of it, so it has to.
Yeah, understood. Like it's equal fitting. It's all good.
Yeah, cool. Thank you, mate. And
do I need to do a save actually for that?
At the end, yeah, you'll need to, because I have got careful spell.
Okay. So did the little green guy first. He rolled a 18.
Okay, so he takes half of the following.
He takes no damage as you watch as the pool, the orb of red erupts out, and then all of a sudden, he seems to suck it into his mouth as all the tendrils envelop, almost like a giant straw. And then he smiles this bloody smile at you, and spits a globule of red at your direction, Scortinos. I need you to make a saving throw against your own spell.
Oh fuck! Did he know? He knew I spelled it to him. Okay.
Well, shit.
Wait, it's not even at an AOE thing. Okay, right. Bear with me. What the fuck did I need to roll?
Yep.
Constitution
He didn't destroy the entire thing. He seems to have sucked the amount that was affecting him and spat it at you.
Oh shit.
Okay, cool. 20. Non-modified 20 on
Cool.
Constitution saving throw.
All the effects of your own spell still apply to you.
Yeah, cool. So I take half of this damage. I take 7 half to 4. So 4 thingy. Oh, actually, yeah. So I have advanced. No, this is advanced. It doesn't reduce the damage of it. These are all advantages against resistances. I don't have resistance stuff. Okay, cool. Getting in that 20 wouldn't change the effect.
Sorry.
Oh, cool, that's fine. That's fine. Then 4 necrotic damage.
The other two rolled a 16 and a 23 on the con save throw.
Okay, 16, 23. They both, if they have blood, they both also take the 4 damage. And I'll continue to as I kind of look over.
Is this spell concentration?
Yes, it is.
Please make a concentration check.
What spell is that? What is that based off
You
again?
took, because you just took damage.
Yeah. What do I roll for that? Is that
Oh, 10.
Constitution
So
again?
roll a Constitution saving throw,
Cool.
and
I have advantage against to maintain my concentration when I take damage. So I will roll this at advantage.
okay.
And the first roll was a 22. So
Okay, easy enough. You maintain concentration on the spell.
cool. But yeah, while that has all happened, like I kind of was looking at Marley and then kind of look over and just like look at kind of like wince at the effect of it. And yeah, that's my turn.
Okie dokie. At the end of that, top of the initiative order, this guy is going to move out of this influence. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to do 3 attacks against you, Jason.
Okay.
That's 2 4s and a 19.
19 just hits.
Okay, so that was before the modifiers. But either way, I'm guessing he would have to be like a CR 19 for a 4 to still hit with modifiers. So he just and you measure pang pang, parry 2 of them, but on the third one it connects right under the arm and leaves a big gash, and you take 13 points of piercing damage. This is just... All the while, these guys are as quiet as if you'll pardon the pun, too. Alright, at the end of his turn, it is Amalia's turn. Amalia, I am going to roll a d6. On a 1 and 2, you attack Eslin. On a 3 and 4, you attack Skotinos. On a 5 and 6, you attack Jason. Skotinos. So I need you to make a weapon attack against Skotinos. And you're two-handing, so d10, please.
Okay, I'm very sorry.
It's par for the course in these games these days.
13 plus 8.
That will hit.
Just.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d10 and add your strength modifier. Skotinos, you watch as Amalia, who's... She's like, just, it seems to like almost batting at something, and just, it gets irritating for her visibly, and she's like, and just swings down her axe at, like, almost blindly, and it collides with you. Just, full damage? 8.
Yeah.
So 8 plus 5, I believe, so 13 points of
so
damage.
It was a 3 plus a 5.
Okay,
Okay.
another con save, please.
Oh, actually, I will instead cry. No, I will. Where is the ability? I put my stuff here.
I'm so sorry.
You don't need to worry. It's all good because I can use my. Okay, unscarred resilience.
Oh, Jason is going to intercept damage. Oh, you're using Unscarred Resilience. Go ahead and use Unscarred Resilience.
Yeah, I'll use Unscarred, that's fine. And so I roll that. 3 plus 3 means that is reduced by 6 points, so I take 2 points.
Okie dokie. Nice.
And I'll still need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
It is made with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Is that from Warcaster?
yes, that is correct.
All right.
I'm glad I had advantage. I get a 10.
That just succeeds.
I know. So I got a 10 and a 9. I was like, oh god. Cool.
Okie dokie. So, and that ends your turn, Amalia, but that also ends the effect on you. After that, the guard who was standing there is now going to make... Oh Oh, wait, sorry, the other guard, sorry. Yep. He is going to move forward, 1, 2, and he is going to do 3 attacks, 1 at Jason, 1 at Amalia, and 1 at Skotinos. First one at Jason. 19?
Don't think he's in the call.
Oh, right. Well, let's give it a second.
Don't think he's in the call. Oh, right.
19
Oh.
hit.
19 hits. Okay, you take 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay, sweet. Also, I died I cut out just after the first part, so what?
Skotinos used his resilience to mitigate the damage.
Okay, so is that the first thing that attacked me 3 times, one of them hit. How much damage did I take from that one?
Oh, the one that hit... So the one that hit you last turn?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I cut
13.
out at that point.
13 piercing damage last turn.
Okay, so 13 on that, and then 10 on this one.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Sorry about that. No, I have no idea what happened.
No worries. Second one attack against Amalia. Natural 20.
Okay.
He's just a flurry of with a spear. You can tell that even in death, this man is a highly skilled warrior. And he is a flurry of spear thrusts that would make Akleos himself proud. You take 14 points of piercing damage. And the last one against you, Scotty. 9.
9 misses.
Fortunately, you saw enough of your friends being skewered to know what was coming, and you dodge out of the way. He'll use the rest of his movement to vacate this cloud.
Does Jason get an attack of opportunity?
Jason, go ahead and make an attack of opportunity.
Sweet. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great way to come back. Okay, so that is a... Oh, God. Great thing about feats is you get extra stuff. Worst thing about feats is you have to remember the extra stuff you get. So
Rude.
he takes 5 plus 10. So 5. So 10 plus 4, so 14. And then an additional... and then an additional 2, so 12 total.
What? An
12.
additional 2, so 12 instead of 14.
So wait, do I double the critical hit on the piercer feat?
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, so then it'll be 12. It'll be 12, won't be 14. So it was
Okay.
So it was originally, so it was 10. Oh no, sorry, you're right. No, yeah, it's 10 plus 4, so 14, so 15, 16 in total. Sorry, thank you for the math.
No worries. Okay. Eslin, it is your turn.
Did I get my go?
Oh, sorry, that was your attack of opportunity. Sorry, Jason, your turn.
Sweet. So I'm in the cloud. Is the cloud still active?
Cloud is still active.
Okay, cool. In that case, then, I'm just gonna move just out of the way here, in front of Calliope, and make an attack on this dude here.
Cool. You have flanking, so add +2 to that.
Okay, sweet. That is. I kind of want to show you this because that's another natural 20.
Nice.
That's a keeper, that die.
That I was gonna say. Okay. I don't really know what to say. I'm like hot sweats now. I don't know. Okay, so that's 8 plus 4 is 12. I'm now doing a 4 times stable. Yeah, 12. Plus. So okay, 13 total.
Okie dokie.
So that's on that guy next to Calliope. That was my first attack. Second attack is a 19 plus 7. So I am going to hit him. I'm going to re-roll that one. 6 piercing for the second attack.
Nice. You whoosh, whoosh, you just straight up impale him through his body, and he shows no reaction. But you very clearly erupt the spear. You guys watch as the spear goes out of his chest and leaving a... You can swear you can almost see through the hole that has been left inside the body of this creature.
Okay.
Anything else, Jason?
No. No, that's all I'm going to do for now.
Very well. Eslin, it is your turn.
Alrighty. So you described these things as like looking undead earlier?
They're human. They look human, but their skin is a sickly green color. Their eyes are white, dead over, and they move with a sort of sickening, like almost like leather being twisted and torted, and taut, and their bones seem to creak as they move about.
Right. Okay. I would like to try turn undead then.
Okie dokie.
The cleric returns.
They're gonna pass anyway because I think my spell DC is low on this one.
What is that? Sorry, wisdom?
It is. Bear with me. Where are you?
Where are you?
Where are you? Because I can see I've got destroy undead, but I should have turn undead, which is like the lower level of the ability.
I think it's in special, so I think it's at the very bottom of the page.
Oh, I hate scrolling.
Sorry?
No.
First world problem right there.
You could always print off your sheets, Grandma.
I could, but also
I don't understand this
it's
technology.
got to beat my DC of 15.
So that is a 15 and a 17.
Good call, though.
Unfortunately, you echo this. You guys watch as this aqua-colored wave of light erupts out of Eslin and almost seems to splash forward like a tidal front of energy. And it washes over these creatures, and you see them for a moment before they snap forward.
I found turn undead, by the way.
And the one that's closer to you, Aslan, actually looks at you for a moment and just through this raspy, horrifically like decayed voice just says to you, "Duty until death."
Oh shit.
Death has already taken you, so go home.
Nice. All right. Anything else, Aslan?
No, but just for clarification,
Yeah.
it's not a spell, is it? As a racial, just in case I need to healing word any of these people that might collapse around me in only 2 seconds.
What's
What
not a
sound?
spell?
Cool, thank you.
Oh,
then-
channel divinity. No, it's not a spell.
Cool, fabulous. I will just sit there and be patient then.
It has a charge,
Okay.
though, doesn't it?
It does have a charge.
Yeah.
It does. I've got 2 of them.
Nice.
All right. On its creature's turn, he's gonna fly 5, 10, 15, and he's going to fly 20 feet up.
Oh. Vroom.
Sorry, not 20. He was at 15. He's gonna fly another 5 feet up. And he's gonna just, looking at 2 ice stalks go towards you, Jason, and to you, Aslan, after that display, and he's like, "That's enough of that!" Jason, I need you to please make another wisdom saving throw. Aslan, I need you to make a constitution saving throw as a green bolt is flying towards you.
Really quick, if he's flying upwards, does that provoke opportunity or not?
He was already
That's a
15
good
feet up.
question.
Okay, cool. Because he was
I don't
going
believe
from
he was
15
in
to
range.
5s. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Because it's within range of a weapon. Yeah, I'm going against 15 feet. Cool. All right. Well, you say wisdom.
Yeah.
That is a 17 plus 1 for 18 total.
That succeeds. Again, the yellow ray just
God.
dissipates off you. Nothing. Aslan, con save?
13.
That fails.
Don't hit any of
Calliope
us.
had a go.
She's after this thing.
Alright, cool. I have small brain energy today.
You take 12 points of necrotic damage as this green ray just collides with your shoulder, and the skin seems to just necrotize in front of you.
Nice.
And it starts hurting terribly. Alright. At the end of that, on Calliope's turn, she is going to... I believe she already used her chill wind shot earlier. Yeah, she did, so she doesn't have that up. What does she have up at the moment? She will Cloud of Daggers. Let's say at... Cloud of Daggers at 3rd level. And she's going to focus them all on that creature.
Nice.
So let me just make a note of that. Let me just pop a little thing over the creatures. Cool, there we go. Let's just change the color of that to, I don't know, white. Yeah. There we go. So you watch as Calliope seems to weave these shadows, which seem to just get pulled like Play-Doh off of the wall, until she's spinning a series of knives, and she flings them towards this creature. I believe that's a Dex save. Oh, and it starts its turn there, so... Okay, so nothing happens until that creature's turn. Very well. Next up is you, Skotinos.
Okie dokie. I am going to... Because I don't know whether or not the creatures, the undead, whatever these things are, were affected by my initial spell or not. Because it's hard to say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to cast Gore Spike as a bonus action at the creature directly in front of me.
Okie dokie.
It is a Constitution saving throw.
Uh, 11.
Okay, it takes, or it would.
Crap,
It'll
I'd
take whatever it
minimize.
takes, but I will get the thing.
No, not
It takes 10 necrotic damage. And
Okay.
if for any reason it's holding any spells, it needs to make a concentration save. It's at disadvantage, but yeah. So 10 necrotic.
It is not.
Okay. Does it? Is there any sign that it has been affected?
You do watch as, like, this sort of black ichor seems to get pulled out of its wounds.
Okay, cool. And with that done, I'm going to take for my action the dodge action,
Very well.
and that's all I'm doing.
Cool. Top of the initiative order, this guard is going to, really wants to hurt you, Jason, because it's deeming you the biggest threat through your attack, so it's going to make all 3 of its
Okay.
attacks against you.
Okay.
So that is, an 18, a 17, and a 17?
All of those miss.
God damn. Pang, pang, pang! Nothing doing. Just can't connect. Amalia, it is your turn.
fuck's sake. Okay, you see the one to my right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw my axe on it, like, repeatedly.
Okay, so make 2 attacks against him. Still using the D10 for damage if you do hit.
19 and 27.
Both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Uh, 12 and 13.
Nice. Whoosh, whoosh. You swing your axe in a massive arc that seems to, open chasms into this thing's through the leather armor and onto the skin. This black blood seems to just pour out of it. He remains steadfast. So what were the 2 numbers again?
13 and 12, I think I said.
Okay. Anything else in your turn?
No, that's it.
Alright. Other guard is going to make all 3 of its attacks against you, Skatinos.
Yep. So I'm taking the dodge.
Cool. Yep. Natural 1 on the first one. Oh. 11 on the second.
Misses.
$13.
Fuck, do I want to use thingy? I'm gonna say it would hit. It would hit, but as a reaction, I cast shield.
Okay, nice. Just woo, woo, you managed to duck out of the way of both of the strikes. And for the last one, you just blood seems to like erupt out of your body for half a second, and just form this hard barrier of liquid that the spear can't pierce, and sort of sparks off of. Okay, that is its turn. Jason, your turn.
Okay. I'd like to make 2. Excuse me. I'll make 2 attacks towards the one who is between Amalia and Calliope.
Go ahead. Cool. Go ahead and make 2 attack rolls.
That's 15 plus 7 for the first,
That hits.
and 17 total for the second.
17 would hit, but he is going to use parry to increase his AC by 3 for that reaction. As he just, he spins the spear in one hand, almost like a chair baton, and bang, strikes your spear out of the way.
Okay, for the first attack, then he takes 9 points of piercing damage as it hits.
9 points of piercing damage as it hits. Very nice.
Sorry, that's accidental. You saw that in the chat. I would also then like to use my bonus action to do second wind.
Easy enough to do. You tense, and your wounds close up slightly.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how well they close up. Roll it. Oh god, no. Right, and then that's my. I'm gonna stay where I am. That's me done.
Very well. Okie dokie. Eslin, it is your turn.
Guiding bolt at the eyeball.
Okay, is that an attack roll?
Yeah.
Cool, go ahead and make an attack roll.
No.
What was the total?
11.
11 misses.
I need to roll Constitution as well for bliss.
So you watch as he catches the guiding. You fire out the aquamarine bolt. He catches it in his mouth. Smile. It's almost like a jack-o'-lantern. The blue light is shining out through his teeth, and then he just tenses and fires the same guiding bolt out back at you. So fresh attack roll. Natural 20.
I'm gonna die.
Can I use reaction to? Oh, no, I can't. I'm not hear it. Never mind.
No worries.
Cool. So how many dice is that? So it's
So it's 4d6. I rolled 16, so that would be 32.
Yep. So you take 32 points of radiant damage as your own guiding bolt hits you in the chest.
I am unconscious.
Oh fuck.
Bless has gone down.
Really quickly, is bless continuous or once you use it, it's done?
No, it's continuous.
It's concentration.
Oh. Oh no, so like for instance, I was blessed. So do I
Yes.
still have? So I would have had,
Yeah.
would have still
You
had
would have had it
blessed, or-
just, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, I did not know that. Anyway, well, doesn't
Oh,
matter. Now
crap,
you're
I
down.
took Calliope out of the initiative order. Hang on a second. For the love of Christ. Update combatant. She was at 11, yeah. No, sorry, she was at 9. Alright, let me just take Bless off.
I don't think we have any way to bring her back.
You would know that Calliope can heal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I've got a potion.
Alright, this creature on its turn, he immediately needs to take 64 slashing damage from the plant daggers. I'll just do this way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. 14 points of slashing damage. It's just... He is just shredded with 1,000 tiny little cuts. It stings. He is going to fly up another 5 feet.
So is he at 25 feet now?
Yeah. And he's going to fly here, and he's going to fire 2 rays. One at you, Jason, again, and one at Calliope. He's going to fire that same yellow ray again at you. I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And at Calliope, he's going to fire the blue ray.
That's a 5.
Alright, the yellow ray strikes you, and this time you watch as this like light seems to creep into your eyes, and you're like, you are frightened.
Fuck.
For the next minute.
Cool. From him.
Yeah.
Cool.
Calliope is going to make a con save. What's her con? That's a 9, she fails. The blue ray strikes her and she is frozen solid, paralyzed. Okay. That will end his turn. And that brings that to Calliope's turn. So let me just double check something on this. Cool, so at the end of her turn, she gets to repeat the saving throw. And she just succeeds. So she is no longer paralyzed, but that's her turn skipped.
Damn.
Alright, Skasinos, it's your turn.
I have nothing I can do to assist Eslan with. The best I can do is just keep this guy out of harming anyone else. So I will this time Use 2 sorcery points to cast as a bonus action Gore Spike up at the creature in the air.
Con save?
Yes, it is.
Come on, blue die. That is a natural 19.
It succeeds.
He just once again, he just wants to devour the spike of blood and then spits it right back at you.
There. Do I need to make a save?
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
Cool.
As if you had cast a spell on yourself.
Yeah, that's fine. I have advantage against resisting blood spells specifically, as well as advantage against spells and stuff being Satyr. So it will be advantage, and the first roll will be 18. So that pass. I guess it's my own spell save DC.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I pass.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
and-
like the blood just sort of like bounces off of you. It's like, bitch,
Right.
please.
Kind of sucks taking the dodge action again, but if it keeps this guy from doing anything else, I think I'll have to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna take the dodge action again, and maintain my. In fact, actually, I'm gonna move. Oh, if I learn how to click buttons, I will. Come on. I'll move 5 feet. No, that's not gonna. The creature could still attack Eslin. I will remain where I am. I don't want to give flanking against Amalia. So I'll remain where I am, and that's my turn.
Very well. Top of the initiative order. This guard again is going to just make 3 attacks against you, Jason.
Okay.
He is frustrated that he cannot land a strike. It's a natural 1. That is a 13, and that is a 17.
All miss.
He's just not connecting.
Good.
Just pang, 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 managing to parry them all. Amalia, it is your turn.
The guy to my right again. I will slash him.
Okay, go ahead and make 2 attack rolls. Add +2 because you are flanking with Calliope to hit.
Repeat what you just said.
You get a bonus 2 to your roll to hit, as in a +2 because you're flanking with Calliope.
Okay. $24
That hits.
and natural 20.
Shit. All right.
28.
So roll the 24 first. D10 plus 5.
Uh, 15.
Jesus.
Yay.
Kay is right. We need this.
Cool. And roll your natural 20. So roll the D10 and then double it and then add the 5 to it.
Alright, wait. Repeat what you just said.
Roll the D10, double
Yeah.
that number, and then add 5.
Okay. So 9, 18, and then plus the 5,
Woo!
23.
This guy's looking quite rough now. He's taken a lot of blows. He seems to be a bit more sort of sluggish. He's held together by this eldritch or otherworldly will to just keep going on. And he's been a blank, expressionless mask this entire time. But he's visibly, mechanically, biologically struggling to move a bit now.
Also, while I'm slashing him, can I be like, this is for me, this is for Eslin, this is for Calliope, and this is for my friends.
Yes, you
Who
can.
are they?
Cool. The other guard is still transfixed on you, Scotinos. He's going to attempt to bash you with his shield.
Yep. So dodge again.
Yeah, nope. He's going to try to bash you with his shield again. Nope. And he'll try to bash you with his shield a third time. Nope. Wait, the last one would have been a 12. No.
12 still misses, yeah.
Can't do anything.
That's a win. After a while, I chalked that as a win.
Okay. Jason, it is your turn.
Sweet. So, frightened. Do I have to move as far away from as I can from?
No,
from
that's if you're
frightened?
terrified, I believe. If you're
Terrified,
frightened,
okay.
you can't move closer to him,
To
which
it,
is
yeah.
not a problem because he's above you.
Yeah. But attacks made whilst it's in my sight with disadvantage, right?
Correct.
So, I'm asking this as just as a player, kind of technicality wise. If he's above me and I know that he's there, but I can't see him, how does that play out?
He's within your line of sight, is how the
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So immediately above me. Okay.
You would technically still have flanking benefits if you went after the
+2.
undead guy.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
I'm sorry, advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, also players can move within player space, right? Without taking
no.
up.
You'd have to make an acrobatics check if you didn't want it to knock Calliope prone.
Okay, and would that be with disadvantage because I'm frightened?
No, it's only attack rolls, I believe.
I thought it's a skill text as well.
Let's find out.
I've got it here. Frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source
Yes,
of
then
its
yes,
fear
it
is
would
within
be
line
with
of sight.
disadvantage. Thank you.
Okay. You said this one between Calliope and Amali is pretty rough, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck it. We're going reckless today. Yeah, I'm gonna... So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna use 25 feet to move around Calliope as opposed to through her.
Easy enough.
It can take an opportunity attack if it wants before I do what I need to do.
Oh, yes, it can. It's going to attempt to bash you with its shield.
Cool.
Does a 22 hit?
22 hits.
Cool. It clips you in the leg as it slams you with its shield. I need you to please make a strength save.
Strength save.
Let me just double check that is strength save. Yeah.
Do you want me to do that with disadvantage or not?
It's a saving throw, not an ability check, so no. Unless
cool.
Frightened says
Well, no,
otherwise.
it just has ability checks and attacks.
Saving throws are their own category. They would have said as such if it applied to them. So what did you roll?
That was a natural 20.
You were not knocked prone by his
Thank God.
shield
Yeah.
bash.
That's the reason why I asked it. I was like, please let it be this. Sweet. So I'm by Essen.
Yeah,
now,
no,
and-
he clips you in the leg, but you just force your leg back onto the ground and
No one's shooting
Exactly.
me with a shotgun today. Okay, yeah, and then I'm going to make my 2 attacks towards this one, all with disadvantage.
Cool. I'm going to zoom in a
That's
little bit so
allowed.
players can see what is uppity up.
So that's okay. So that's a 15 plus 7 for the first attack with disadvantage.
That hits.
Okay, and I'm going to do the second one too. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's even worse. That's 10 total for the second attack.
Pang! This time it's his turn to hold up his leathery shield, and like the spear just jams into it, and you have to pull. You'll be able to pull it out, but he's
Yeah.
just
Okay, so for the first attack, he takes 9 points of piercing damage.
very well.
And give me 2 seconds. I want to check something real quick. Can I use Branding Smite on that for this attack, or is that for the next? That's for the next hit. From the Eclipse.
Oh, you didn't declare it ahead of time.
Oh, I thought it said
Branding Smite, because you have to cast Branding Smite and then your next attack. It's not like Divine Smite where you get to do it after the fact.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. In that case, then I'll leave it for now. I'll keep that one in my back pocket.
The spear says it lets you cast Branding Smite, right?
So it says It says you cast Branding Smite from it. Once you use this, you can't use it again until next dawn. And then on Branding Smite, it says the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before this spell ends, the weapon gains with astral radiance in your attack.
So it allows you to cast Branding Smite, but the way non-divine smites work is you have to declare that you are activating it before you make the attack.
Okay, cool. In that case, then yeah, I will retcon that and not use it for this one.
Cool. Very well.
Sweet. And then that's my movement and actions done, and I'm beside Eslin.
Very well. Eslin, please roll a death saving throw. That's one death saving throw.
Woo!
At the end of that, the creature is going to 1, 2, 3, so it's flying above all of you.
I've had enough of this nonsense.
He's going to shoot a ray at Skotinos and a ray at you, Jason. Skotinos, you see this green ray streak towards you. I need you to please roll a Constitution saving throw.
Is this against a spell or magical effect?
It's a magical effect.
Then I make it with advantage. Do you say Constitution?
Yes.
Cool.
Jason, a blue ray goes towards you. I need you to also roll a Constitution saving throw.
Con save, okay.
Sorry,
25.
yeah. 25? Yeah.
For me.
Cool.
Con save. That is it's a 6 with a natural 1.
Jason, you are paralyzed.
Okay.
You guys watch as, similar to Calliope a moment ago, all of Jason's muscles lock up and he strains his beating hands, or his muscled arms just force against all odds against the paralytic effects, but to no avail, he is stuck.
Just for flair, Jason will be frozen in a position that looks like he's reaching into his back, but like his satchel.
Okay. That is the creature's turn. Calliope's turn. She is going to bonus action healing word at 3rd level on Eslin. You watch it in this sort of discordant echo of voices, almost like a choir, but almost slightly off key, sort of that jarring, No, not like that kind of off-key, but sort of like a spooky, you're just mashing your hands on the high end of the piano, kind of ah! And she just, in that sort of discordant, deathly voice, just says to Eslin, "Arise." And this, just these words seem to manifest into these silvery threads, which go into Eslin's body. Eslin, you are healed.
You are healed!
13 points of, health. You heal 13 hit points.
Good.
And she is going to try to chill touch the big-headed... Actually, no, she's going to try to chill touch the... Oh, wait, that's a ranged attack, isn't it? So, yeah, she's going to risk it. She's going to take a step back. He gets an attack of opportunity. So he rolled a 17 total, which does hit her. So she takes 9 points of damage. As the spear, cuts her cheek wide. She's like, ah! She holds out her hand and fires another chill touch out. So... that's going to be a +8 to hit. Natural 20.
Hey.
Nice.
So this fucker takes 16 points of necrotic damage.
How's it looking?
That was just enough, actually. You guys watch as this time the ghostly hand grabs it by the face, and the entirety of the flesh below seems to almost in like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade when the guy drinks from the wrong goblet. It seems to age 1,000 years in 5 seconds, and it crumples into dust on the floor. Like, the skin recedes and shrivels up, even more so, and starts to slaw off and turn to dust. And before long, it's just bones, and then the bones themselves crumple into dust on the ground.
Totally unrelated. That effect always, like, is so satisfying to watch. I don't know why I like it. It's so nice seeing them just deteriorate in front of your eyes.
That guy's dead. Scotinos, it is your turn.
Alright, distractions are working quite well. So letting the rest of the party focus on everyone else. So again, I'm going to use 1 sorcery point and then the extra one I get for my class. So I'm out of sorcery points, but I once again cast, as a bonus action, Gore Spike, as sort of like resisting the beam of light that kind of like tries to get me. I kind of like hold up my hand and kind of like try and channel like a beam of blood from the scar, like the mark on my face where Amalia's axe came in, and I sort of like coagulate that blood and sort of like fling it in his direction.
Nice.
To cast Gore Spike at the goopy thing.
The undead creature.
No, the
head.
The Beholder-esque thing. Yes.
Very well. Con save again?
Yes, it is.
Cool. Make that check with advantage. I don't think that succeeds. He rolled a 10 and a 5. Sorry, just lost my place for a second. So 12.
12 does not succeed, so he takes... That's not bad. 14 points of necrotic damage, and has disadvantage on any concentration spells if it's making any. I don't think it is, but that's that.
He is not.
I was wondering whether or not the frightened was a concentration or anything.
Nope, it just is. Oh, speaking of which, I need to mark Jason as... He is frightened and paralyzed.
Yeah. Sorry, Jason. Gave it a good shot. And for my action, I am once again going to take the dodge action because it's keeping this guy occupied.
Cool. Here we go. Oh, that's paralyzed. Bless is paralyzed. I did not know that. Targeted, marked. Oh, little angel wings is blessed. Never mind. Sorry, that is besides the point. I'm just enjoying all the little Foundry update stuff. Alright, top of the initiative order, the guy who would normally go is dead. Amalia, it is your turn.
Don't think we can hear you. No luck.
Any, I'll take, well, while we're troubleshooting, any comments in the chat? No. Oh, that's unfortunate.
No luck yet. Try dropping out and joining again.
Well, while she's doing that, I actually want to take a moment to give a shout out to a few different people who, without this wouldn't be possible. So the map in question is slight modifications made by me. I removed the background mainly, but that is a creation of the lovely Dr. Mapzo on Patreon. You should definitely go check it out. That's Dr. like DR, Mapzo He does some really cool stuff, and he has some really cool tokens. The tokens in question, however, these guys were a collection of images that I shopped together. The guards were, sorry. Whilst the creature here, this lovely little fellow, which I'm zooming in on right now, is created by the lovely guys over at Paperforge, and I would recommend you also check them out. They do some really great work.
I've just zoomed in fully on the creature now. I didn't realize how detailed it was.
Right? It's meant to be Paperforge, so they're meant to be, you know, like printed out and stood up like little things. But
Yeah.
some of them, like this type of creature, will fit into a box nicely anyway. So those that do, I like to use as tokens in game. Any luck, Amalia?
Now?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yay! Okay, I want to move in between Scotty and Eslin.
That's not really a space. You mean
Or,
under
like-
this creature?
Like here, yeah.
How is that between Scotty and Eslin?
Well, it's like Oh, you didn't let me finish. You said that wasn't a space, so if I move like that way.
Okay, yeah, you can move that way instead of moving. And
Okay.
Yep. Very well.
And then I want to slash this guy.
Cool. There's no +2 because you're not flanking, so just 2 regular attacks.
Okay, 17 plus 8
That hits. You guys are rolling really well tonight.
and 19 plus 8.
If I ever find out you're fudging your dice rolls, babe.
I can show you my dice.
I'm fine. I'm just saying, you're rolling really well. Okay, they're both hit. Go ahead and roll damage on both.
7 plus 5 is 12.
12
And
hit. Yeah.
6 plus 11.
Very well. Anything else in your turn?
No.
Alright, that guard is going to drop what he's doing. And he's going to move to face you. He's going to make one attack against you, attempting to bash you with his shield. Natural 1, so he's just going to take the other 2 attacks with his spear. That is a 18 and a... Oh, God, that was cocked. That's fucking cocked as well. 18 and a 11.
11 doesn't hit, but 18 does.
Alright, as he manages to... You know, you're an experienced warrior, and you manage to bat his spear aside with the battle axe as well as his shield bash, but the last one finds purchase and stabs you in the pelvic area, sort of like on the hip, and makes a huge whoosh gash. You take full damage, which is 16 points of piercing damage.
I'm still alive. I'm okay. Ish.
Alright. That's all he can do on his turn. Jason, it is your turn. Go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
A wisdom save and a... Oh, sorry, I forgot. Because at the end of your turns, you can repeat the saving throw, I believe, for the frightened. So I'll let you do that now.
Okay.
So you would have been frightened all of last turn.
One, right?
I believe they're both no, sorry. So, yeah, Frightened's wisdom.
Okay, so that is a... Oh, that's 12.
Still fails, so you're still frightened. Go ahead and make a con save. So you skip this turn, unfortunately. You're paralyzed this whole turn, but at the end of the turn, you can make another con save to resist the power.
That's cocked. That is a... Ooh, that's a... 22 on a con.
That succeeds. You are no longer paralyzed.
Okay.
But your turn is over.
That's fine. Eslin's up, isn't she?
Eslin is up. Calliope used a big spell slot to heal her.
Just for the flair, as he comes out of it, because he kind of was paralyzed midpoint, the kind of movement continues, and he kind of reaches in, he kind of reaches out. You can see he's holding one of the potions of healing, and he's like, "Oh, you're okay."
You're gonna need that.
Alright, so let me just drop the paralysis. Eslin, it is your turn.
Alrighty. So I would like to cast Blink on myself.
Nice.
Because I have a plan.
You guys watch it. Eslin, like, furrows her brow and then vanishes. Sorry, I hit the mic.
No, it's cool.
Alright.
Is the blood thing still up, or did we lose concentration on that?
Still there at the moment.
Right. Okay.
Somehow I've still got it.
Righty.
Well-
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'm yet to decide whether or not it's been useful or not. It's definitely.
How
kind of
high?
cool.
How high is
Makes
this
me
thing
shame.
up in the air? Will it get an attack
25,
of
you can
opportunity?
see that it's labeled 25. He's a level
Okay, so if I
25
move, it doesn't get attack of opportunity, right?
Nope.
Fabulous. Right. Let's go, boys. I'm dangerous. I'm not really dangerous. I'm gonna die, but it's fine. Where is the thingy gone? I want to go this way. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably gonna get there, and that's where I'm gonna go. Da, 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 da. There. And then I roll at the end of each turn to see if I'm still here or not.
Okie dokie.
Oh,
Oh yes.
what a waste! I am gone.
Alright, as you guys watch as Eslin, concentrates for a second and then runs, and then she gets to this place, she vanishes. Let me zoom out. Yeah, Eslin vanishes.
Yeah.
Did we hear? Does Blink have a spell like a verbal or somatic component?
I believe so. It is the one from Fassa's bullshit though, so it might be. It might
That's
not
all.
need it.
Remember this. So
Cool,
it
so we
it's still as if you're casting the spell, but yes, you do see as she sort of traces a glyph in the air and then flicks her hands out like this, and like this blue shimmer travels all over her body, almost like
Okay.
like the shine on the metal of a blade, except just across her entire
So it
form.
seemed intentional. She doesn't just run off and then suddenly disappear out of
Yeah,
existence.
yeah.
And go, oh fuck.
Correct.
Jazz has got the potion. It's like potato.
Oh, is that what you do then? You just go, oh, I'm gonna have myself.
Fuck it, just take a shot.
The creature, on his turn, he's gonna just see all this going on. He's like,
That's it. Everyone dies.
and he's just gonna spin, and as he spins, fires two rays out. He's going to fire. He'll fire a blue ray at Amalia. And he's going to fire a. No, actually, he's going to fire the. No, he's going to fire a blue ray at Amalia and a purple ray at Skotinos. Skotinos, please make a wisdom saving throw. Amalia, please make a constitution saving throw.
Cool. As before, I make it.
You know what, sorry, just before I
advantage check?
fully declare it, actually. Still constitution saving throw, Amalia, but he's going to fire a green ray at you, not a blue ray.
Now available on Blu-ray.
Exactly.
Sorry,
waiting for someone.
Constitution for Skotinos, yeah?
No, wisdom for Skotinos,
Wisdom,
constitution
sorry,
for
thank you.
Amalia.
Okay, cool. Is it advantage? Is it if it's a spell?
Yes, it is still a
cool.
magical
Thank
effect.
God for that. Well, not really. With my advantage, that's 11.
That fails.
I'm not surprised.
You're overcome with confusion and just everything around you seems like hazy, like this sensory overload. You're confused. You can't take reactions until the end of your next turn, and you can't move. You have to use your action to make a melee or ranged attack against a randomly determined creature within range.
Do I lose concentration?
It doesn't say that you do.
Okay.
I'm gonna say yeah, though.
I was gonna say I think
Yeah.
that's fair. Yeah, cool.
So,
I will drop that.
Scotino
out.
sort of staggers for a moment, and the red orb that he had summoned vanishes. That's its turn. Oh yeah, Amalia, con save.
Oh, 22.
Alright, so you succeed, so you only take half damage.
Who said that?
Well, that dice just vanished into oblivion.
Did it blink?
Mate,
Okay,
Blink's such a good
so-
spell. I've been sleeping on it for so long.
14. So you take 10 points of necrotic damage. I've already halved it. As the sickly green ray strikes you, and the fur where it strikes you just falls out, leaving like this patch of like slightly like decaying tissue and like hairlessness on your shoulder.
Dead ends, man.
It took my hair away. No!
Oh.
Oh no!
No.
Someone's getting in trouble later.
Kitty got a haircut.
Kitty doesn't want a haircut.
It's a shame
It's
you
okay,
haven't.
it's cool. We'll give you like a Mohican to match, and we'll dye it. It'll be cool.
Well,
So not on
because-
your head, on your shoulder. Like there's a patch of fur missing on your shoulder.
Yeah, she doesn't want. I'm gonna kill you.
I mean,
It's
So,
fine,
so
we'll give you-
not my shoulder, but
make
the
you a
clavicle
cone,
up
make you
here,
a
like
cone, it's
here.
fine.
if it was your whiskers, would you lose your balance?
I don't know, you know.
Falls prone.
So, as you're saying this, Amalia, the creature just looks at you and says,
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do? You're down there, and I'm up here.
No one likes you. Shut up.
Oh.
Don't R it. It's fucking murdering us.
I didn't know that fights could take vicious mockery.
cool. So, that is the end of his turn. On Calliope's turn. What is Calliope gonna do? Ah, so much to concentrate on.
Does Calliope have silence?
No, but she does have Fairy Fire.
Mm.
It's any creature, so she could cast that. But she'd... Just trying to think what... Yeah. She's also got Bane.
Ooh, that would be fucking good to use in future.
I did use Bane against the moss when I was
Yeah.
playing Calliope.
Calliope will cast Bane at first level on the centered around. I don't believe she can. Yeah, no, it's a 30-foot range, so the guard dude is just out of it. So she's gonna try to hit the creature with it. So I believe that's a charisma save on Bane. What am I looking here for? Bane. Charisma, yeah. So... That is a failure. Rolled a 5 and a 6, so this creature is just overcome with tendrils and shadows. He is baned.
What is this sorcery?
Bane, lad.
Very well. At the end of the... and Calliope is also going to inspire... can't see Aslan, so she'll inspire Amalia. She releases a string of beautiful siren chords from her voice, which invigorate you, Amalia. It has the same allure almost that those harpies sung upon you, very similar, but rather than sort of being paralyzing and toxic to you, this feels invigorating and bolsters you. Take a D8 inspiration die, Amalia, which you can add to any roll you make for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
That's the end of Calliope's turn. It is Scotinus' turn.
Lose my turn, I believe. Oh no, I need to make a melee attack against someone random.
Melee or range. Okay, so actually, I'm going to roll a D4. Sorry, no, a D3. Oh, okay, so I'm going to roll a D... The fuck am I saying? I'm going to roll a D6. 1 to 2,
You're gonna roll
you
a dice.
will make...
It's called a dice.
Yeah. Thank you. On a 1 to 2, you will make a melee attack against Amalia. On a 2 to 3, you will make a ranged spell attack of your choosing against Jason. On a 5 and 6, you're gonna make a ranged spell attack of your choosing against Calliope.
Okay.
That is a 2. Please make a melee attack against Amalia.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna ram you.
Oh my god.
Or actually, because you... What I'll say is this. You have spells that don't require... You have ranged spells that require saving throws as opposed to attack rolls. So I'll ask you, if Scotinos suddenly regarded Amalia as an enemy, how would he attack her?
It wouldn't be It wouldn't... Well, no, to be honest, it would be, poison spray.
Okay.
Oh!
I vomit at Amalia.
Yeah, Amalia, yours just Scotinos just... And just spits this green ichor out at your face.
Ew.
Please make a Constitution saving throw.
That's the one.
Please make a Constitution saving throw, Amalia.
14.
No, fails. 14, so you take...
This green ichor, like,
no.
hits you in
that's
the
a really
eye.
good roll.
That's really
Just
good
before you
roll.
say it, the green ichor hits you in the eye, Amalia, and it stings. There's this blinding pain as it trickles down your face. It gets into your nostrils, and your face is on fire.
Ew.
I have returned the favour from the blow to the face, as I deliver 17 points of poison damage to you.
How did you get 17 with 2d8s?
2d12.
Poison spray?
Poison spray is d12, yeah. It's a short range, but it's 1d12 or 2d12 when you reach 5th level. So,
Very well. Okay, Amalia, you take 17 points of poison damage.
There's an issue with that.
You're unconscious.
Yep.
Oh fuck!
I only had 1 hit point.
Okay.
I didn't kill you last time you hit me, okay?
I only took 2 points of damage from it as well. I overreact, right?
Which is just as well, because Scotinos, that's the end of your turn. Oh, actually, make the saving throw again. Another wisdom saving throw.
Yep, do that at advantage, and even the first roll's a 21, so I break out of
Succeeds.
it.
You break out of it just in time to see Amalia with this green ichor in her eyes and face, and like this fumes coming off of it, laying unconscious on the ground in front of you with your mouth stretched out, and you are filled with dread. Okay, so top of the initiative order, Dead Guard is dead. Amalia, please roll a death saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
Anything other than a natural one will do.
Anything
Thank
other
you.
than a natural one will do.
A 20 would be nice.
17?
17 succeeds. You have 1 success on your death saving throw. You can mark that on your character sheet near where your So if you've marked off your last hit point, it should go to the death saving throw menu, and you can select your successes.
Yes, I can see it. I'm scared.
Whoops.
I'm scared.
All right. So this, it is the guard's turn now, and he's going to seeing that Amalia is down for the count, he is going to turn to the more pressing concern of you, Scotty. He's going to attempt to bash you with his shield.
Yep, cool. It's just a normal thing. I'm not at
That's
disadvantage anymore.
12.
12 misses, though.
He'll try to bash you with his shield again.
Yep.
14?
It would, but I used my reaction because I got it to bring the shield up.
And he's going to go for a spear shot on the final one. 16.
16 would miss with the new AC.
Boom! He just growls at you this time. It almost seems angry now. Okay. Jason, it is your turn.
Okay. I've got a question for you, DM.
Yes.
I'm already going to be attacking with disadvantage if I attack the floating thing in the air.
Correct.
If I do a ranged attack and use the disadvantage roll, is that like disadvantage, or is like how are we offsetting that? You're just going to keep it as disadvantage either. So, for instance, I already have disadvantage on the attack, right?
Correct.
So,
I
going
understand what you
further
mean
out-
now.
Yeah.
Advantage and disadvantage do not stack, so...
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, no, don't worry.
God, that would be so awful.
Triple disadvantage!
Do 4 rolls, and whatever the lowest one is what you get.
No,
okay,
my luck
sweet.
would be 4 net 20s. But yeah, no, the rules is written, advantage and disadvantage don't stack.
Sweet. The one that's in front of me is dead, so could I move...
You can move in his space,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, sweet, cool. So I would like to move my full 40 feet, which will take me to here. Yeah. And
So
then
just doing a calculation. Yeah, no, you're not technically moving closer to him by going
So
under
that's
him in that direction.
what I was going to ask, is because it's like I could either go around it or I'm in front to kind of stay away from him, because the rules of frightened is you can't move closer to the creature.
So you're maintaining a so I'll allow it, because you're not the amount of space because of the way the squares are done in D&D, you're not technically
Yeah.
getting any closer to him. So
Yeah, it's still within 5
you'd be
feet,
getting
so-
closer to him by a foot at most. I doubt you'd even notice. So I'm allowing it.
Yeah, and this is also kind of like a frightened runaway anyway. As I get further away, kind of hold my breath, I'm going to hold the javelin that Scotina's gave me from the last thing, and I'm going to do a longer shot, because even though it's 30 feet, I'm going to do the 120 feet range. Because it's a
Okay.
disadvantage anyway. See what fucking happens. We don't know.
Fair.
Oh, fuck. Okay. No, that was a natural 20, so this needs to be good. Come on. That's a 10 plus 7 to hit, 17.
17 just misses.
Oh.
You stink one-eyed bastard.
That is such energy. Honestly, I
He
vibe.
floats up by 1 foot, and where it would have caught him in the mouth, it sort of just tickles his chin as it goes under him, and the spear goes flying across the room.
I also...
And it clatters against the wall and then falls down right about where Amalia is.
Cool. So that was for the javelin. I'm gonna
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm gonna go for my second attack. I'm gonna throw my eclipse spear at him as well.
Okay.
But again, disadvantage, because that's 60 feet. So first one is that's 15 plus 7 to hit, which I assume would hit. So this is a 11 plus 7, which is an 18. Wait,
Just
18
hits. Just
Okay.
hits.
So
This time you're better prepared, and you ready the eclipse spear, and you feel Nelia's guiding hand rest upon yours, and you throw for accuracy, and it strikes true. Go ahead and roll damage.
this is a full like Dyson panic moment, throwing everything. Okay, so that is going to be a d6. But I'm going to re-roll the damage. Okay, that's better. That's 5 plus 4, 9. So that's 9 total for the Eclipse Spear throw.
9 points. Nice.
And do you want me to do a Wisdom save as well?
Yes, go ahead and make a wisdom save.
That is that's a 6, so I'm still frightened.
Still frightened. The creature is not looking super great, though.
Okay,
Yeah, Cloud of Daggers did a number on him.
sweet. Yeah, that's all I can do. You just seem kind of like huff and puff. Like he's like holding on to the little stone slab that's there, kind of like completely ignoring that it's a dead person's crypt. He's just like, oh, fuck.
Eslan, it is your turn.
Alrighty. So I can no longer see anything on the map. Can you poof me back?
Oh,
Oh, I didn't.
Toku was taken care of course.
I didn't realize that's how that worked. That if I
That's brilliant.
Blinked
Yes,
into
yes,
the
I can.
astral plane.
Yeah.
In the
And
astral
reali-
plane, I should be able to see something. So
because I made you invisible, I didn't realize that meant that you wouldn't be able to see anything.
yeah, no. It's okay. I had a vague idea what was going on. So when I come back into the world, I should be able to teleport like 10 feet in front of me anyway. So I'm gonna be up here, please. Thank you. 10
Easy
feet
enough.
from there.
Oh, Jesus.
And then I'm going to use my movement. And was this guy like lay here?
Sorry, what?
Was this somebody lay here, or is this like a tomb?
That is, you're standing above a enormous sarcophagus.
Right, I'm gonna push the lid off the top.
Make us an athletics check.
Can that be with advantage because I'm resting on it?
No.
That's a 20. That's a natural 20 plus 2.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Ezra's not talking about it.
Oh, yes.
For a total of 22.
Yes.
You feel it wobble, but that's not enough.
Fuck, okay.
I was wondering when we get that at some point.
Yeah.
I knew
It
was
is
coming.
a massive 15-foot, or borderline 15-foot slab of stone.
No,
Hench.
no, you're not. Don't
And you
worry.
rolled really well, but
Yeah.
just not well enough.
Yeah.
No, I can't roll any better. But fine.
It's okay.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's die. Sacred flame at the thing.
Okay,
I know
I'm
it's
image of
not
like Jason seeing this next to him.
Dexterity
Es-
saving
Es-
throw?
Eslan
Yeah.
breaks.
I think the entirety of the party is having a breakdown here.
18?
Literally, mental break.
It succeeds.
Oh, God, fuck off, Siri. Okay, 18?
Yeah.
Cool. So you surround him with this sacred fire, which again he seems to suck into himself, and he will spit it at Skotinos. Skotinos, please make a dexterity saving throw. As he spits out this holy fire, which fires towards you.
Will this still count as
It's a spell, so you have
Alright,
advantage,
cool.
yes.
Also, your shield is still.
First roll is a 19. Second roll is a that 20.
Nice.
No damage.
Ah, boy.
Skatinos does the Night King thing, where it's just like flames around him, but he's just completely fine.
And I
Pretty much, yeah.
disappear.
Cool. Yeah, Eslin, I'm just gonna mark you as. We know you're disappeared. I'll just.
What is going on today?
Cool. There we go. That's you for disappeared. Very well. At the end of your turn, Eslin, this creature is. He's gonna growl. He will. What will he do, actually?
Flip a coin.
I
Nope,
imagine
he's
he would go into us because we're trying to
He
steal
is-
his treasure.
That's a good point, actually.
Thanks, Ezra.
Yeah.
Great.
This is why I went over here. You didn't have to follow me.
I don't follow- you followed
3,
me.
4, 5, 6.
Stop
And he's
fighting.
going. Jason, please. He's going to shoot the purple ray at you, Jason, and a green ray at you, Eslin. So, Eslin, please
I'm
make
not
a
in
con
this
save.
plane.
Oh, then he's going to
Yeah.
shoot both of them at you, Jason.
Oh, shit.
Okay, cool, fantastic.
Con save and a wisdom save.
Right, so con save is 10 total.
You take.
Okay.
$18 points of necrotic damage as just like a section of like a section of the part of your horse body just dies
Okay.
It immediately starts smelling gangrenous and disgusting, and it just seems to have deteriorated.
Yeah. And the wisdom as well, yeah?
Yes.
That's a 3.
You are confused.
.com.
So on your turn, you must make a melee or ranged attack at a randomly determined target.
Okay. Oh, confused isn't actually a thing on conditions, so I'll just remember that for next time. Cool. Well, I am confused because Ezelyn just like ran next to me, shouted, and disappeared immediately. So it seems fitting.
I'm imagining Jason to be like King Zog from Disenchantment, just what?
Yeah, pretty much.
I've got neither of my main weapons. Ezelyn's been disappearing. Sting's flying towards me, and I'm looking rough. So we love this. We love D&D. And I'm still frightened.
Oh shit, I did not know Calliope had this. She is going to use Mantle of Majesty as a bonus action, which allows her to cast Command once per turn as a bonus action.
Nice.
You cast... So yeah, once per long rest as a bonus action, you cast Command without expending a spell slot. For 1 minute or until you concentrate, you can cast Command as a bonus action each of your turns without expending a spell slot.
Damn.
Cool. So she will... Her eyes will sort of glow white and ghostly, and her hair sort of spreads out, almost like a banshee. And she raises her hand, and in sort of this deathly alluring voice to the creature in front of her, the undead next to Amalia. Command doesn't count as a charm, does it?
Yes,
I believe so.
I believe it does. Yeah.
I think it's in the school, the charm, the enchantment school. So I think.
But unless it's okay, so it has no effect if the target is undead. You know what? Amalia would know that. Sorry, Calliope would know that. So she is going to try it on the creature. And he has to roll a wisdom saving throw, I believe. Yeah, for Command. Which for her is... a D16 DC. That's cocked. That is also cocked. That is a 3. And that's a natural 1.
Yeah.
So he is suddenly overcome, and his own eye sort of glows in the same way. And in this sort of luring, deathly, sensual voice, Calliope just says, "Descend." And that is... Oh yeah, and she's also going to Can you use Bardic Inspiration on death saving throws? Oh yeah, no, sorry, Amalia's still inspired, so she's gonna inspire Scotty.
Okay.
Give them blood, gallons of the stuff. Give them all that they can drink, and it will never be enough. Let me just mark off. That is her last Bardic Inspiration for that amount of time.
Also, just really quickly, Bardic Inspiration can be used, but it's the DM's call.
I'll allow it. Okay, so that is Calliope's turn. Scotty, it is your turn. And you have a D8 inspiration.
Thank you. I'm just going to quickly do some math.
I feel like that would hit Amalia.
I'm working on it. Stand by. Right. Come here, ye. Got ya. Alrighty. Okay. I've got to, I've got to try and do something. Right. Okay. Cool. I am casting a spell in front of a creature. I don't know if that provokes spell attacks of opportunity or anything.
It does not.
Okay, cool. So while that creature is still wailing on me, I can see where the creature is. I don't know if it's going to finish descending into it or not, to be honest, but if it is within range, that's fine. I'm going to cast, once again, Blood Extraction, and this time it
Very
does
well.
dominate.
You just summon the storm of blood. Con save, yeah?
That's correct, yes. And I'm also going to move. Oh, if I learn how to press buttons.
So, Big Green Head rolled a 18. So he rolled an 18 on the dice for a total of 20, I believe. Yeah, 20.
Okie dokie.
And the creature in front of you rolled a pretty low. So, oh, sorry, it wasn't with advantage. So the first roll was a 14 for a total of modified 20.
Okay, first one is a. Oh, was that for the undead?
The undead rolled a modified 20. The other one rolled a also a modified 20.
Okay, cool.
18 plus 2,
They both
16.
succeed, so they only take half of this. So I'll put both sets out. So there is for anyone that would take 3d6 or half of that. There is 12, so they would take 6 necrotic damage. If anyone would take the d12 stuff, they take half of this, which is
Once again, the green head
the same
sucks
amount.
the
6.
blood into his mouth, and he's going to spit it at Jason. Jason, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god, okay.
Damn.
What's your first?
Scutinos, roll your
13?
damage as normal.
13?
13. That fails. So
Okay.
do you roll them again? Yeah.
Well, what did you roll for damage?
So both of them 12. So the 3d6 I rolled 12. The 3d12 I rolled 12.
Jason, do you have more than half your hit points right now?
I've got less than half my hit points.
It still takes 12 because the
Right, okay, so
3d12 I
Jason,
rolled
you
12.
take 12 damage. The undead creature is going to take 6, right?
Yeah, but yeah, both the halves are 6.
And the
Four.
big head takes nothing.
For Flair, when Jason gets hit, he drops to one knee and looks rough, like really, really rough, but he's still standing.
Okie dokie. Yeah, you're just coated in blood, not all of it your own, and you're just...
Yeah. This has been a bad day. This has been a really bad day.
Okay. Top of the initiative order. Amalia, please roll another death save.
Okay.
You can use your bardic inspiration if you don't roll super well.
It was an 8, right?
Hmm?
It was an 8? Was it an 8?
D8.
A D8.
D8, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind, 19.
Cool, that's 2 successes on your death saves.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Okay.
When she wakes up, she's going to be surrounded by my weapons too.
I'm just gonna be like, yay!
I am so here for it. I'm so here for it. Alright, the guard is going to turn to face you, Scutinos. He's just trained on you at this point. He is going to... And he can't reach Eslin and stuff, and Jason. So he's going to make... try to bash you with his shield again.
Yep.
No, that is a 12.
12 misses.
Another shield bash. 16.
Would, but wait, to make sure I have enough slots. Yes. Okay. Whoosh. Shield comes up yet again to
Cool.
raise my AC.
He will try to bash you with his shield one last time. And he rolled a 4. I can't fucking roll for shit during the more intense moments. Yeah, no, just boom, boom. You just have this permanent red force field around you. And his spear and shield just, he just 3 times just boom, boom, boom. It rings out like this sort of real dull thudding echo, but cannot get through the shield.
Oh, is he still baned, by the way? Should he have took the bane?
The big green
When he
head
did the-
was baned. Oh,
Yeah, when he did the blood thing.
Okay,
It only
modified-
reduces it by a D4, right? The spell
yeah.
safety uses 15, so it would have made.
Alright,
Good,
cool.
good call though.
He rolled a 4, so it would have been a 16.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Still would have succeeded, but
Okay. That's the guard's turn. Jason, it is your turn.
Sweet. Is he still 25 feet above? Because I
Yeah.
know Calliope said, "Come on." Okay, so he's still 25 feet above. Okay.
Yeah, it hasn't been his turn yet, so...
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to do something probably really stupid, but
yeah.
I am going to use my full 40 feet to run away from it. So, why is it? Stop zooming in, for fuck's sake. It's only 30 feet. Sweet. So I'm going to move my full feet as much as possible to get as far away. So I'm moving it kind of towards the corner.
Very well.
For my action, I am going to try and use the help action.
Okay.
So I'm effectively gonna try and be like just fucking come and get me. I'm showing that I'm really weak and almost down. I'm gonna be like, come and get me to the big floaty green head.
Make a performance check, and he will make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, because I am genuinely
helping?
actually. So I would be so effectively. Do I have to pick who I'm helping, or can it just be on whoever next?
You have to
attacks
pick who
them?
you're helping.
Okay, cool. In that case, then I'm going to. I'll be doing it to help Eslin, knowing that she's somewhere, or believing that she's somewhere around.
Okay.
Seeing that she teleports and stuff, hoping that she's still there. So, because I am genuinely actually almost dead, and I am saying, "Come and kill me, come and get me." Could I get anything on this?
I'm gonna say no, sorry.
Okay, fine. All right, performance. That's a 15.
19.
Fuck. Okay.
All in good time, my hexapedal friend.
I'm just like falling down towards the back. I'm genuinely like crawling away as this is happening. I'm looking very rough.
Well.
But that's my full action, unfortunately. Actually, hold on. Yeah, that's my full action. Yeah, that's everything I can do.
Alright, Eslin, it is your turn.
I boop back in. Notice that Amalia's down. Oh shit! Sorry. Healing word, second level.
Okie dokie.
That's 8 hit points restored.
Very well, Mamalia, you're restored 8 hit points and are conscious again.
I don't have it. Oh yeah, that was my bonus action actually. Oh no, because I had to upcast it for the second level. So
You also have a
it doesn't
javelin
count.
beside you, Amalia, too, and a spear.
I guess I just see whether I'm still here or not. Then
Oh no, the spear isn't beside her because the spear hit, didn't it?
Yeah, so is it still within him?
It would have clattered to the ground underneath him.
Okay, cool. Okay, so it's more next to the Skitinos then.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, gotcha. Within the area.
I disappear again.
Same spot?
He doesn't know. I'm in a different plane, but I
I'm
will stay
asking.
here. Okay, yeah, there.
Okay.
With the help action, Jason will be like pointing her, knowing that she's back in, see that she didn't do anything that was going to attack, and then just go and just sit on the side.
If it worked, I would have attacked. If it worked, I would have attacked.
I know. I'm just doing this all for story elements.
Okay.
Bryson is not a happy horse.
Very well. On its turn, it was gonna have to use its entire turn to descend, so he is now ground level. Basically just hovering an inch off the ground at this point, and ends his turn. He's like basically his eyes glow, his big eye glows white, like same as Calliope's, and he just
Yes.
and he just floats down and ends his turn. On Calliope's turn, she's going to bonus action attempt to cast Command again on the same creature. Yeah, so he makes a Charisma saving throw. An 18 and a modified 20.
Oh,
No, sorry, an 18 and a natural 20, so he just...
Not again, little girl.
And he's gonna... He is going to turn his attention, seeing Amalia rise up again, he is going to cast Command on Amalia.
Oh, for
Actually,
fuck's
no, is
sake.
he gonna cast Command on Amalia? No, he's gonna cast it, back on Calliope. And, yeah. So, Calliope has to make a charisma saving throw of her own this time, but that's gonna be... It's Calliope. She has, like... Yeah, she has +8 to her saving throws. Although it's against her own DC, so...
I have a +9 to my wisdom save. No, +8 to my wisdom saving throws, and I rolled 3 nat 1s against the.
So Calliope
that
succeeds.
Mustang.
Calliope succeeds on the saving throw against her own command, so she is not commanded. Which is just as well, because I had something hilarious planned.
She doesn't like being told what to do.
Defecate.
Yeah.
The whole auditorium is just like, you hear the ruffle of...
It's an insane abomination.
Yeah.
So that's her bonus action. So, for her action, she just grits her teeth and... Just trying to think. Summon Underworld Guardian. Once again, she opens up another vortex and another Kerberos. Doom, doom, roo, roo, roo. I need to stop doing that so close to the mic. I'm guessing that was pretty loud.
It's okay.
So she is going to, yeah. So the Kerberos will be summoned here. He rolls his own initiative. Oh, no, not that, Cerberus. Not yet. 5. Thought I gave this guy a turn.
5 should be the same. The same initiative.
Oh, yes, I did.
Modern
Yeah,
lines,
okay.
It should be close to. Or
What's
same
your dex
as me.
modifier?
Is +3.
Then he goes before you do, so I'm going to put him at 4 because the result is the same. Okay, that's Calliope's turn. Skatinos, it is your turn.
Okay. How does the beholder of like creature look?
He's looking a little bloody.
All right.
No, I wanted to hear.
Damn, I've just got to do what we can. Really,
Yeah.
we've got to damage it. Okay, I am going to provoke an attack of no, because I
No.
want to give Amalia that benefit there. So instead, from where I am going to do some math. Yep, cool. Oh, bloody hell, stop building stuff. Well, I've just built a rectangle, so enjoy that. I have no idea how to get rid of it at all, but it's there. Damn you, Foundry.
Nude.
Skatinos just has a little bit of blood, just something in front of him, just like, I don't know.
Alright, that's it. This thing. There we go. Right, okay, cool. I'm going to reach out. I wanted to make sure the distance was okay. I reach out
Reach
and I'm
out
going
and
to,
touch faith. Sorry, go
Um,
ahead.
again, wiping the blood off my scalp from my wound. I'm going to fling it at the beholder for another gore spike.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
Not much. 12.
12 fails, and so it will take
Yeah, 12.
12 necrotic damage.
Nice. It seems to sort of wither and its skin tightens for a second before it flexes out again, but it definitely did a bit of damage.
And then at the end of my turn, both creatures plus the recently summoned creature need to all make Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
Sols.
18 on the beholder-like creature.
Succeeds.
Cool. Spits it out at you.
Yep, cool.
And the other one rolled
24.
a 15. Oh wait, so
15.
Constitution saving throw, yeah?
Constitution, yeah.
That 15 becomes a 21.
Yeah, so they both succeed. I succeeded as well. And the summoned creature.
Oh, yes. Fail. Roll a natural 3.
Okay, cool. So for anything that needs to take the half, or anything that's over half its hit points, the normal damage would have been 11, which is half
Okay.
to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For anyone that would have taken the D12, it would have been 23, which is halved to 12.
Cool.
And
So,
as a bonus, as a reaction, as I get the, as I'm hit with, I can't do that. I can't do what I was going to do, so it's fine. So as a reaction, I don't do anything because that's not my reaction. It's not my reaction, so that's my turn.
okie dokie.
How have I taken my bonus action? I have not. So what I will do as my bonus action is I will transform I can take my bonus action and my reactions in any order, correct?
Correct.
Now, what I plan to do would have needed me to use my reaction, but in order to use the reaction, I would have had to have sorcery points. My bonus action allows me to convert hit die into sorcery points, but because I'd be doing it as a response.
What did you
to
do for your reaction?
My reaction would have been, and I need to know that, would have been to use the ability. Would have been the ability to. Hang on. When I take damage. Let me find the ability. Hang on, give me a second. So I have to make sure I'm reading the right stuff. Okay. Bleed magic at 6th level when I take. Oh no, it said when I take a specific type of damage. So I was going to try and use bleed magic, but it has to be when I'm taking slashing, bludgeoning, or piercing damage. So I can't do that. So
Okay.
I won't spend my reaction, but I will spend my bonus action to convert 4 of my hit die into sorcery points. And this is the way that doesn't cause me necrotic damage because I'm not casting a spell. I'm just converting sorcery points.
Right.
Cool. And now I'm done.
Okay. At the end of that, it's the dog's turn, and he is going to make 2 bite attacks. And Calliope tries to command him, but you watch as he straight up. Well, actually, you guys wouldn't know this. Never mind. He's going to straight up just attack the god guy in front of him. He's going to make 2 bite attacks. And it has advantage on them because it has an ally within range. First one hits. And so I rolled the exact same a 14 and a 15 on both times with advantage. So this guy takes... Oof. 4 plus 8 points of piercing damage. As well as 4 points of fire damage for a total of 12. As like it opens this hound opens its mouth and its it seems to be dripping with molten hot saliva. And it just mauls the shit out of this thing. Total of 12. This thing's looking pretty rough at this point. Okay. At the end of that, top of the initiative order, Amalia, it is your turn.
I have a question. How far forward can I move?
35 feet.
Okay, 1 second.
I will measure for you.
Please don't
So
walk into the blood.
You can reach
blood isn't there anymore, is it?
you can reach the eye dude if you like.
You don't take damage until the end of my turn, though.
Is the dude in front of me still alive?
He is still alive.
Alright, I'll attack him.
Okay. Two-hand, dual wielding or, two-handed?
Question is, Jason's equipment still next to me?
Yeah,
Yes.
javelin will be. The javelin will be next to you, and the eclipse sphere will be just where Skatinos is, like next to Skatinos.
What's a sphere?
Spear.
Eclipse spear. Jason's special black metal spear that has like a crescent attached to it.
Okay, I'll take that and my
Okay.
battle axe.
Just really quickly, you would need to walk into the blood to get that.
Also, a
That's fine. You
spear
don't
is
take damage as you walk into it.
a spear is not light, so you can't wield it in your offhand unless you have the dual wielder feat, which I don't believe you do. I believe you've foregone it, at least for the moment.
Fuck. Okay, I'll just do my battle axe.
Two-handed battle axe?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you can make it 2 attack rolls.
16 plus 8.
That hits. Make your second attack roll. Another natural 20.
Yeah.
Are those the
Alright.
dice I bought you?
Yeah, they are.
Cool.
He's mad.
I will buy you all of a set of these dice.
I don't think it's buying us all a set. I think we all need to have her specifically.
Yes. Yes.
All right, go ahead and roll your non-natural 20 damage first. Roll a D10 plus 5. D10 plus 5.
Yeah, okay, so it's 13.
Okay. And roll a, now. Do you know how to do the natural 20s now?
Yeah, so I roll a d10, I double it, and then I plus the 5.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Which comes to
18 plus 5.
how do you want to do this?
I want to attack him like I'm a mad lion about to like bite his head off, but I do it with my axe. And I scream as I continue
And you
do
do.
it.
You let out a primal roar that would make a Johnny Goldwyn himself jealous. And you, in a flurry of movements, decapitate him, and before his body has time to fall to the ground, you... One arm drops, completely severed. Another arm drops, completely severed. And as he's starting to fall to his knees, you cut both his legs out from under him in the cleanest slice ever. And his armless, headless, legless torso just flops to the ground. And black, gooey, syrupy blood just seems to just starts pouring out of all his wounds.
Hi, Scotinus. As he falls to the floor.
Yeah, I imagine I'm kind of like, I've got like a line of black ichor like along my my abdomen, and then sort of like just over my my left and right. I was where the cuts have kind of like splattered blood over me.
Correct.
Hi, buddy.
So he is also dead. Alright. After that, Jason, it is your turn.
Sweet. Question for the DM. When it comes to Action Surge, it says I can use Action Surge
Oh,
to
did you do
take...
your wisdom saving throw at the end of the last turn?
Any of my last turn?
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
to save against the fright.
Yes, I would have done. I think I did. Did I?
You
I
did,
think
and you
so.
failed. I think you got
Yeah,
a
I think-
6, if I remember.
Yes, and I stayed frightened. Yeah, which is the reason my moved away. Yeah, cool.
Right, apologies. Proceed.
Yeah,
What
that's
was
good.
your question?
So I was going to ask about action surge. So action surge, I know means that I can use it and then take one additional action.
Yeah.
Now, if I have a bonus action which is connected to an action, does that count as well, or does it not?
I believe it does count.
Okay, so this is what I kind of want to do, and you can tell me if it's possible or not. So,
Okay.
ideally, I'd like to move towards it, which would be 35 feet, and use charge as like
You're
my bonus.
frightened of it. You can't move close.
Oh yeah, I
to
can't move towards it. Yeah, that fucks up all of my ideas. Never mind then. In that case, I am going to try something a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to. I'm going to taunt it over to me
All right.
to keep it
What do you say?
away to kind of keep it away from everyone else. I will be kind of like falling down the side. I'm looking really rough anyway, so the performance isn't necessarily completely falsified. But you'll kind of see yourself and you just be like, all right, kind of unsheath his sword, kind of point at it and say, "Come and get me, you gangrenous testicle."
Okay.
Nice.
And yeah, I'll kind of have like that fighter look in my eye of just like, you want it? Like, come on, let's, like, me and you one-on-one, let's finish, let's see who stands at the end of it, or I guess in this case floats.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm basically kind of trying to have a standoff with just him to give everyone else the opportunity.
Okay.
So effectively, that's like a help for. I'm going to do this one specifically. I want to do for Amalia.
Okay, good to know. Anything else on your turn?
That, because that's my action.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not really much else I can really do, unfortunately. Yeah, that's it. Just come over here, you gangrenous testicle.
Okay. Eslin, it is your turn. You blink back into existence.
Okay. Having seen what Jason's trying to do and what might possibly go wrong. I'd like to cast Shatter at 3rd level.
Okay. What's the saving throw
That's
on
a
that?
Constitution saving throw of 15. I'm also
Jason,
going to use my Channel Divinity to make it so I don't have to roll.
Cool. He succeeds. And you release a concussive wave out that, and he seems to vibrate, and he's vibrating like a tuning fork. And he opens his mouth, he smiles at you, then opens his mouth. Bah! Like he just releases the vibrations of your shatter as a concussive cone out that strikes you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Eslin.
A Wisdom saving throw?
Sorry,
cleric.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay, you got this, bitch.
It doesn't matter because I'm still taking. I use my Channel Divinity, so that was that's half.
So you succeeded on the saving throw against your
I
DC?
succeeded on the saving throw with a 19.
Okay,
However,
so-
I take
12.
No, that was for the save, I think.
no. It's 40. It's 48. So that's 8 times 2.
16.
Oh no,
16 halved or 16 total.
16 total. I am standing, but barely.
The wave of thunderous energy ripples through your body, like almost like caught in one of those giant fans, and you tense up. And once you let go, like you guys watch as Eslin like, and she immediately starts bleeding from her eyes, her nose, her mouth, her ears. She's developing immediately bruises at the edge of her body, just covering. She staggers and heaves.
And I am staying here for the foreseeable.
Okay. After that, He's going to fly upwards like 5 feet, so he's 10 feet off the ground. And he's going to go 15 feet.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Yes, you do. So he's 20 feet in the air.
Oh,
And-
sorry. Sorry, I've completely forgot that. Sorry, say a bit. Sorry. I was gonna say I didn't do a save on my last turn.
Oh, go ahead and do that.
Wow, that like balanced on top of every dice. Hold up, sorry. Oh fuck, I should have gone the first one. Never mind, I'm still frightened.
Okay. Ezlin, go ahead and take your attack of opportunity.
It was a 14 to hit. I think that misses.
14 missing, unfortunately. He's a squirrely little bastard, and he moves out the way. He will move over there, and he's like...
Oh, actually, the reason that I chose Shatter, I remember now. It breaks shit that I stand on, which is why I positioned myself there. Is that tomb now open?
The lid explodes right off, yes.
Fabulous. That's
Nice.
exactly why I tried to kill myself.
Wait a
Thank
minute.
you.
Did you center it where the tomb would also be?
Yes.
Yeah,
Did
she
you-
wants-
It emanates from me within 10 feet.
Oh, it emanates from you. I thought Shatter was at a location, isn't it?
No, it's from you. I think.
Uh...
Oh no, it is. You can choose.
no.
You can choose.
Oh yeah, I thought
it's
it
not
was
Thunderwave.
Thunderwave, but yeah, no, I'll just. yeah,
Each
that
creature
was-
in a 10-foot radius sphere. So not only did he reflect your damage back at you, Ezlin.
Oh yeah, I'm dead then, like flat out, like actually dead, like actually deceased.
Well, no,
That's the
because
case, 'cause I would've
roll a
taken
sep...
32.
What?
No, you took the damage that because it's not you.
So he reflected the damage of the shatter back onto you, right? Because that's kind of
Yeah.
what he does. Like he absorbs it, so you wouldn't be
Yeah.
dead because it's just the same spell that was done to you, and you
Yeah,
and
but
so
if,
you would.
if it was me as well,
I think it's fair to say that you would not have cast a spell that would have killed you.
But also the spell that you cast, the way that it worked, the way that it's worked in terms of observe him and both back to you, you wouldn't take that much damage to kill you. You would just be unconscious.
It's 2 separate instances of 12 damage.
Yeah. So 24
Right.
total at
Yeah.
the end of the hour, at the end of the
Yeah.
turn.
okay.
However, yes, the lid is blown off.
Cool.
And you wouldn't
I'm
have
dead
taken-
on top of the dead guy.
You're unconscious.
She wouldn't have cast a spell to damage her, but she also wouldn't have been counting on the guy reflecting the spell back at her, so she must
Exactly.
have done it. Also, it's been way too far forward, and I don't want to retcon all that
Exactly.
whole
Yeah.
thing back. Sorry. So the attack of opportunity doesn't matter, so he's gonna fire both rays at you, Jason. Con save or
Okay.
wisdom save, please. Actually,
Con save
wisdom
and
save first.
For the save of frightened. See if I can
Yeah.
get
No,
out
no,
of it
no.
and then hit again.
He's gonna fire the blue ray at you.
Okay, sweet. So okay, what do you want me to do?
So Constitution... Actually, they're both Constitution saving throws, so roll a Constitution saving throw for paralysis first.
Okay, cool. That is a. Fuck. That is a. 11.
That fails. You are paralyzed.
Okay.
Roll the Constitution saving throw for necrosis now.
I'll teach you to insult me.
Okay. Constitution save for that. Okay. That is a 10.
You take...
I'm paralyzed as well, so it's counted as a critical.
No, it isn't, because it's a saving throw, not an attack roll.
No, this attack, the attack that it's doing now for the necrotic one, which is a damage one, right?
It's only an automatic crit if it's an attack roll, I believe.
Okay. Hold on a second. I just want to see what it says real quick.
This green testicle needs to die. With immediate effect.
Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attack is
It's not an attack.
It's within 5 feet. No, it doesn't
It's
matter.
not an attack. Yeah, it's also not an attack, so... You do still take, however, that's a... Yeah, they're all d10s. That's an 8, an 8, and a 2, so you take 18 points of necrotic damage.
And I'm unconscious. I was at 1 hit point.
Okay. That's its turn. On Calliope's turn, she's going to grit her teeth. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What does she have available to her? She's going to try do command again. He fails. He rolled a 12 and a 10 for a total. For the highest one was. Oh wait. Oh shit! No, I think he succeeds.
Is he still baned?
He is still baned.
Next Calliope hasn't got lots of concentration actually.
No, she's not been hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Can't relate.
he had. Let me just double check. So he has a he has +5 to wisdom, so that would be a 17. So technically succeeds. Let's roll the d4. 4. He still fails. Calliope bonus action will repeat the same command. Descend. And with her action, she is going to. Cloud of Daggers where he... Oh no, she doesn't have that spell slot anymore, so she's going to... Cloud of Daggers where he would be. So he's going to burn a 2nd level spell slot. And we'll Cloud of Daggers right under him. Cool, we'll just leave it like that. Alright, that is her turn. Scotinos, it is your turn.
Right.
Oh, and she'll also command the Cerberus to second boy, pointing at the thing. Cool.
All right. Okay. I am going to. I just want to make sure I get the math right. Damn this clicky thing. Right. Okay. So. No. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And using my last 3rd level spell slot and the 2 sorcery points that I acquired using, well, 2 of the sorcery points I acquired by burning them last turn, I'm going to, as a bonus action, recast Blood Extraction. However, bear with me, it is going to be sufficiently high enough in the air that
yeah, okay.
Do you get what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
it's not going to be hitting.
So you're catching him basically at the edge of it, kind of thing.
Basically, yeah. So if he
Okay.
wanted to escape, he'd have to keep low. And now
Okay.
close enough within range, I'm also with a hiss of frustration and rage. I'm going to extend a hand and say. Varka takes you now, as I will use one of my Rays of Sickness, and that is a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
Which I don't know how I can roll my ranged spell attack. I'll just click. It's just a +7, so D20 +7.
Yep.
$18.
18 just hits.
Suffer. So he will take. I don't know if he takes poison damage. To be honest, I haven't yet done it, but he will take 2d8 poison damage and needs to make a Constitution saving throw. That's 5 poison damage.
So you hit him in the center of his eyes, in his center eye with the poison, and it seems to do damage as normal.
Cool.
So how much was the poison damage, sorry?
The poison damage was 5 poison damage.
Okay.
And a Constitution saving throw. If he fails, he's considered poisoned.
He got a modified 20.
Okay, so he's not poisoned. And then blood extraction hits, so he needs to make another Constitution.
Okay. Oh, 16?
God damn it! He succeeds.
He's gonna spit it out at you.
Boy, oh boy. Been doing more damage against myself than him with this one.
Relatable content.
I know, right?
Which is technically on brand for you.
I succeed, and I take half of 3d6, so that would be... Oh god, that was a really good roll. I take 7 poison damage. Say it's 7 necrotic damage. And I'm now at half hit points.
He seems to have... Yeah, he just seems to be absorbing all the blood you throw at him and spitting it right back at you.
I think a little blood is going to stop me.
And that... I'm just creating things because I don't know how to get rid of the damn things. There we go. 1. I can't get rid of one of them, but yeah, that's it. I end my turn there.
Okay, that's fine. On the Cerberus's turn, it is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and it is going to hold its action until it descends. Top of the initiative order, Amalia.
Okay, I'm gonna move here. Can you see where my square is?
Yes.
Okay, I'll move
do
there.
that. Do you need me to do that for you if you like?
Yes, please, because I'm kind of like on the top bit of the map. Thank you.
Okay.
Also, can I see what's in the crypt from here?
Make a perception check.
Oh, also, before I move, can I pick up Jason's stuff?
You can pick up one of his spears with your free object interaction.
Okay, I'll pick up the curvy one.
The Eclipse Spear.
Yes. Okay, what do I need to make? A perception?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Also, if the help from my last thing for Amalia still works, then does that mean she can roll that with the help benefit?
The perception check. Not in this instance, I'm afraid, because it's
She is
you're
still
not really
inspired,
helping.
though, I believe.
You are still inspired, but you're not really helping her look into the crypt. The help action would be more specifically around attack rolls, at least.
Okay, that's fair.
You're distracting him.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just a quick one. Is Cloud of Daggers a concentration spell?
Oh, yes, it is.
Alright, okay, cool.
Oh, shit. The hound vanishes.
$19.
19. Okay, you see a set of hoplite gear. So a helm and a breastplate and a leather battle skirt and all the other effects, encasing a skeleton which is laying over its... here. You do notice a weapon also by its side, grasped like this.
Can I see what the weapon is?
It appears to be some kind of polearm. Some kind of large weapon. Which is... okay, not a polearm. It appears to be a large weapon, but, you know, it's the chaos of the battle. You're having a quick glance. You'd have to spend your action look... I'm allowing this as a free action. If you want to spend your action looking inside, that would be different, but...
Well, I can't move anymore, so I can't look inside.
You still have your action. What would you like to do?
But there's nothing I can do, Sean. For now, I'll just be like, Jason, I have your weapons.
Very well. If you...
the weapon!
Fine. Then if you spend your action looking into that, I will say that you can make out that he appears to be holding some sort of very large axe. As you can see, a large haft and a big blade at the end of it that is circular. The axe itself appears to be in a epsilon design, if anyone is familiar with how that looks.
Ooh.
He has an axe?
He seems to have an axe by his side. A beautiful bronze breastplate as well. And you see a small amount of red glowing coming from his chest.
Oh, that's not good. That is not good.
Okay.
Okay, that's it for now.
Cool. Jason, it is your turn.
Saving throw? How is that going to work with paralysis?
Oh yeah, your whole turn is skipped. Make 2 separate saving throws at the end of it.
Okay.
Both wisdom. Wait, no, paralysis I think is constitution. Sorry.
Constitution.
Let me double check. Sorry. Yes, constitution.
So I'm unconscious. So you want me to save for those first?
Yeah, save for those first.
Okay, so that's a natural 1 on the constitution.
You're definitely paralyzed.
Yeah. Do you want me to do the wisdom one as well?
Do the wisdom one as well, yeah.
That is a 4 plus 1. Do you want me to do the saving throw?
Yeah, go ahead and make a death saving throw.
Jeez. Life.
No! I gave him every out! I gave him every out! It's not, is it? Is it?
That's a natural 1.
Oh,
Alright, that is 2 death saves.
That's 2 failed saves. Okay, it's my turn, guys.
Okay.
It's a team effort, mate. It's a team effort. We got this. Ish.
Ezelyn, it is your turn.
Death saving throw.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead and make a death saving throw.
19.
You succeed.
You could learn from Eslin, Jason.
I've saved a spell
I'm
slot
paralyzed,
specifically for
frightened.
you. Like, I have one spell slot left, and it's for Jason.
Okay. So, after that, this guy is gonna go. He spends his whole turn, skips his turn, just... Yes! And he descends all the way down, because he is still... Oops, sorry, I forgot to... And he is gonna... He just descends willingly into the cloud of daggers. And he takes...
'Can he not spit daggers back at people?
4 fours.
Yeah.
Alright, Dave Jones.
And he cannot spit daggers back at people because there is no saving throw for this one.
Oh.
So the trade-off is you can't command Cloud of Daggers, you just summon a spot. But there is no saving throw. So he takes...
16.
God, that's a good roll. 16 points of... I think it's... Is it slashing or force? I can't remember. Calliope, Cloud of Daggers... slashing damage, magical slashing damage.
Nice. It's like the slow
So-
motion videos of like apples being thrown into a blender.
Yeah, pretty
As he's
much.
slowly descending.
He immediately looks incredibly rough. He's just covered with scratches, some on the actual surface of his cornea as well.
And it stings. It stings.
He's gonna end his turn, because that is all he can do. And... yeah, on Calliope's turn, she is going to bonus action Healing Word at... she's out of second level spell slots. No, sorry, she has one last second level spell slot left, so she'll do that. Healing Word on Eslin. You,
No.
You can't decide. You're unconscious.
Exactly, you're unconscious though.
Take the
You know what? She's gonna... Tell you what.
Well,
I'm gonna
you
roll
were
a
the first
d6.
one. You're the first one that went down as well. So
Yeah, but he's the one that's, like, bleeding a lot. Like, I'm bleeding quite a bit.
I mean, I'm assuming she wouldn't see that as well because there's like a rubble between us and I am like in the corner.
Yeah, but you were paralysed and feared first.
DM's choice. It's DM's choice.
I would say so too.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
scared. I don't like this.
This is the point of the game, guys.
Yeah, let's go for it.
No!
See, I'm torn between what I think would naturally happen and what I think you guys would naturally do. And I know for a fact that, you know, if any one of you or if Teddy were here were playing Calliope, you would, you know, even slightly metagamey heal Jason first.
Also, can Mom and Dad stop fighting, please?
You know what?
can't.
I will.
Oh, we're both unconscious.
That's
You know
it.
what?
They both.
I will say this. If-
Our spirits are leaving our bodies, and on the way, we're just there like, no, fuck
Bickering.
you, get back.
If it'll shut you guys up, she's gonna heal Jason.
Thank you, it will.
What I was going to say was, in the interest of complete fairness, roll for it.
Yeah, and also, if you want to think, Scotinus already has a plan to look after Jason. So, like,
But like,
I would
let's
say
game
completely
out
different.
of it. I personally would feel more comfortable with this if it was rolled. Personally, that's for me and my character. Like, if it was
Okay.
rolled, I would put it that way.
Yep.
Because that's the fairest way in terms of
1 to 3, Eslin. 4 to 6,
4 to 6.
Jason. Good God. To be fair, I'm glad this was the point of contention if we were ever going to have one. This is pretty good.
Who
That's a
dies
4.
first?
Jason, you heal.
Okay.
Where is it?
Because Jason has the potion as well.
You heal 11 points of health.
Alrighty then.
Okay. So, and on... Well, that's a bonus action. So on her action, she's going to try to take a pot shot with her bow at this creature. Regular attack roll. Does that hit? So her bow is a... Actions. Her bow is a +6 because of the Wraps of Viper Finesse. With a 12 to a total of 18, just hits. So he takes 8 points of piercing damage as she strikes hard and true. It pierces through one of the eye stalks, which immediately starts thrashing about.
Ah, stop it with the stinging.
He is on death's door. Scotinos, it is your turn.
Right. Especially since Jason is up. It was the only one that I kind of knew didn't really have a way to kind of heal himself. And under the impression that Calliope can sort out Aslan, and also Scotinos can't do anything, he's just going to go hell for leather. So he's going to move 5... God damn it. He's going to move 5 feet, and while not actually making a touch attack, he is effectively would like to, as if to try to grab at the creature, and using the other 2 sorcery points I got, cast 1 poison spray, and then for the action, cast another poison spray, as I basically try and drown the thing in a pool of cacophonous vomit.
Con save, yeah?
Yes.
So 17?
17 succeeds. So I will...
You rolled a 3 and a 4 on the second one.
Okay.
So, question, what's your health at the moment? Oh, let's just play this out. So, for the first one, roll damage against... Okay, well, make your own saving throw.
Make my own saving throw,
You spit it in his mouth, and he spits it right back at you.
Cool.
And you're weirdly aroused.
First roll, even without with advantage, then that comes to 21 to protect against my own.
And you duck out the way. So the second one, he does fail.
And so for that alone, he takes 2d12 poison damage. If he, that's it. So, it's not a very great roll, but 11 poison damage.
How do you want to do this?
So while kind of just continuing to hold the creature, eventually the blood orb kind of flickers as my concentration fades from that. So I just focus on just holding this creature and just continuing to vomit this obnoxious green liquid until eventually the retching and screaming stops and it starts to now pool and fall out of the other side of the creature.
And you
do.
do.
Its mess.
You drop it, and you do. You drop it into its mess, and before just a second, it goes still, and the poisonous corrosion continues to decay it from the inside out, and before long, its entire skin and muscles on the outside just slaw off its body, leaving a slime-covered skull. And its eye itself starts to pops and collapses in and of itself, and that all just turns into goop. It's a skull floating in a puddle of its own debris.
And I'll reach forward and sort of pick it up, and just kind of stare at it with a sadistic smile through the irritation and damage that it's already cast on using my own spells.
With combat seemingly over, Calliope is going to quickly rush to you, Aslan. Make one more death saving throw, Aslan, in the time that takes Calliope to get to you.
Don't say now.
11.
Just succeeds, and she will run up to you and cure wounds you at first level for a total of 8 points. Aslan, you're alright. She gingerly picks you up and stabilizes you.
Is that thing dead?
We killed it. We won.
Does the creature have a jawbone?
Calliope blinks back tears as she gingerly picks you up and just hugs you real close. It does have a jawbone, yes.
So as you do that, as you amidst the tears, you turn over to look at the creature, and Skatina's is holding this fetid bleached skull, and he moves to George and goes, "Yes, Aslan, I've been killed."
Calliope's just like, Scotty, that's terrible.
It's Aslan's gonna look around for Jason because she saw him die 6 times.
Am I still paralyzed?
Make another Constitution saving throw.
God, paralyzed is absolutely awful, isn't it?
It's 12 total.
Fail. It lasts a minute, so you can keep rolling if you like, or we can say that over the course of a minute, you're and you feel your muscles return to you.
Aslan just thumbs up.
He's got a look on his face of borderline frustration and irritation, but he kind of looks around for his stuff.
Easy enough to gather all up.
I might sort of lay on top of this tomb, just vibing.
You
next to
blew
this
the
guy.
lid clean off and broke it into several pieces. So as you go to lay, you fall into and you face plant into the crotch of this. You face plant into the crotch of this corpse.
It's just your memory of this is
Yeah, Aslan's just gonna
Little
lie
legs
there.
kicking in the air.
Is it like the Pippin clang in Lord of the Rings, where it's just the metal just kind of clangs and echoes throughout the entire tomb?
It's because
Yeah, because I wear
it's
scale mail, so it would be
so
a bag of
there's no
chains,
giant hole for the mail to rattle down or anything like that. So it's just one deft clang and a sound of a couple bones cracking as Aslan, you're face to face with a pelvis.
I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna lay there till someone comes and gets me because I'm tired as fuck.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Can I
Calliope
walk
will.
over there,
Yeah, Malia.
and then just slowly remove her from the tomb and be like, guys, the axe in here, is it okay? If
No, we promised everything to Daxus.
even the axe,
Yes,
do you think he might let me keep the axe if I ask him really
I
nice?
can ask him, but I'm guessing the answer's no.
Okay. Jason, I have your ting.
He's not saying anything. He's just taking his stuff, kind of refitting it to himself.
All right, I'm also going to switch over to regular view at this point.
Okay.
Now let me edit.
What's
scene
in the
real quick.
tomb? But since I'm in there.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm just doing a quick thing. Foundry virtual. Oh no, wrong button. Pixelmator Pro. So you look inside the tomb, and like I said, you see a skeleton. Long ago decayed. It's dry, musty bones at this point. There is no compost anymore. Nothing to compost. It is clad in a beautiful hoplite helm that, rather than sort of having the more traditional longer design that goes over the face and the longer face plates, it's once more swept back with two clasps that fall to the side and a singular long nose guard that sort of goes over in a arch. Sort of this long plate. The what remains of the crest was long and black, filled with horsehair and feather. That sort of in a as opposed to some of the more modern crests you've seen on hoplites, which are a direct fan. This one sort of rises up in a kind of long, almost like the shape of a walking stick, kind of like a cane.
Okay.
Sort of like a hook at the end, like this, with the feathers and the black horsehair and feathers all along it, like that. Looking further down, you see a beautiful bronze breastplate enclading him, with carefully and intricately smithed muscle shapes into it. What catches your eye is you see a crystal, a red crystal, embedded into the chest right here of the armor. And it's not so much like embedded like a jewel would be in like a ring or a piece of jewelry. It seems to almost like you might see a geode sticking out of a rock. It seems to have been like just lodged, almost like someone hammered this crystal into the breastplate. And it's not only is it red, it is glowing like an ember, and a faint plume of smoke is coming off of it. The rest of his effects are a simple battle skirt as well as greaves and everything else. By his side, you see the axe, and upon his part, you also see a beautiful pair of brass-colored gauntlets that adorn him. And do you pick them up?
Yeah, I'll put
I didn't
them in
catch
the bag
that.
of holding.
God damn it, Siri. Do you pick them up?
Yeah.
As you sort of move his corpse to examine them, you see intricately shaped wave patterns on the higher side of the gauntlet. These big, beautiful, thick brass gauntlets with these undulating patterns which almost remind you of cloud formations. That's quickly followed by these zigzag patterns immediately afterwards. The axe itself is exquisite in make. It's like I said, it's an epsilon design. So what that means, it's the haft of the actual blade of the axe sticks out on the haft as opposed to in like a more traditional bearded design of something like a Viking. And it resembles the Greek letter epsilon. That's where they get their names from. So the actual axe of the blade resembles a little something like this. Tell you what, I'll show you a example.
That's pretty cool.
I wish I had that axe of mine.
So the actual axe of the blade resembles this, if you can have a look at Twitch. Oh, let me make that bigger, sorry.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah, I figured.
probably...
For some reason,
yeah.
I was imagining the epsilon the other way round.
Oh.
Right.
Like it
Is
was like
Epsilon like a blade of razor? Because that's all I keep thinking of. Like, I'm just imagining this dude, like, with a little...
I don't
beard
recall, but it
trimmer.
might very well be.
Yeah, that sounds. Yeah.
So yeah, these it's a singular blade which has been attached to the haft sort of via hammered means, and it's in the shape of this large half circle with hollowed out portions in the middle, most likely to lighten it as well. And at each section, each of the 4 sections where it connects with the actual haft of the axe, it has a small spike that sticks out, very much like the one you see, almost identical, in fact. What catches you, though, is that the blade itself does not look to be made out of metal. You pull it closer, and it looks like to be made out of a thick and shining black glass, exquisitely sculpted and carved. Except for the actual place where the blade itself would be, where as opposed to being carved, it seems to have been chipped very finely and almost perfectly into an incredibly sharp, jagged edge.
Fancy
Can I just put everything in the bag of holding?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
And that is where we're going to take a break, because I am really hungry. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so, I think. Thank you to anybody who's tuning in. We will be here shortly. I'm going to... Oh, sorry, I forgot to save. I'm going to put the be right back message on. And I'm going... Okay, and Amalia's back. So pick up where we left off. You guys have defeated this creature and are standing in this tomb whose lid you've blown clean off and it's crumpled into pieces on the floor.
Like I said, Eslin will put everything in the bag of holding, as promised.
Very well.
I'll be back as well on Twitch.
Oh, we never left Twitch.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Oh, and then I'm just going to put
good night,
out my
Mum.
tent.
Is there, firstly, is there anything amongst the pool of residue that has survived from the creature?
Make a medicine check.
Sorry, real quick, Red, as well. On my screen, it says "Be right back" on Twitch. Like the audio's coming through, but
Oh
the video
shit! Sorry.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Do I still have that D8 inspiration die?
Yes, you do.
Okay, well, I'm going to use that now. Well, 18 plus 3 for 21 plus the D8.
Oof, nice.
It is 4. So 21 plus 8. That's a 3. So 24 on a medicine check.
You are able to salvage 3 of its eye stalks.
Hey!
Okay.
Let's give some eyeballs to a little girl.
Let's not.
Oh.
I,
As Lynn's setting up her little tent and she's like rolling out.
right. I'm gonna call them holder thing, eye stalk thing.
Now that it's beaten, can I say what I thought it might have potentially been? Because I don't think it was necessarily. Because I don't think it was a
spectator, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a spectator, not a beholder, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Fucking.
If
When
it
I
was
saw the
beholder,
picture,
we'd be dead.
no, when I saw the picture last week, I was like, oh, if that's gonna be a spectator, it's gonna be a rough session. I didn't realize quite how rough, but I just kind of like I remember briefly looking through the through some of the guys, seeing it and being like, oof, that is a piss take and a half.
I may have tweaked it slightly so it was level appropriate.
I'm glad that you did. It was nice.
That was a good fight.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Cool. Yes, I'll put those bits in the pouch. Quite content.
Okie dokie. Did you say you're setting up a tent, Aslan?
I'm setting up a tent. I'm going to bed.
In the crypt.
Yes.
Okay.
We've cleared it of monsters. My thinking is that we're going to have to leave this place at some point to get back home.
Calliope will sit down, sort of panting, and say, "There's also more of this place to check out, and I don't want to do that in our current state."
And Ezelyn gets in after she's set up a tent, she's going to crawl into a bedroll and just...
Calliope will sing you a lullaby.
Cute.
Is anybody else doing anything?
Yeah, I'm not really going to say anything to anyone. I'm just going to walk over to kind of not necessarily the front door, but kind of face it, kind of sit the way that horses do, and just ponder for a moment. But I'll just basically just show that I'm taking the first watch.
Skotinos will not say anything, but he's going to kind of settle down on the opposite side wall, and just kind of sit there quietly, and also assist with the watch, but just be present.
Okay.
I will
Jason.
sit down where I am
Okay.
and just tell Jason when he's done to wake me up, and I'll take a second.
Short rest or long rest, by the way? I'm assuming a long rest.
Long rest.
Okay, we're doing long rest? Okay.
Jason, make a perception check.
That's a natural 20.
Where were those rolls earlier?
So that's a
You
natural
guys
20.
rolled really well. What are you talking
No, we did
about?
roll really well. 20 total.
All right. You sit there, and your anger at these events give you focus in this instance, and you're pretty confident that nothing has escaped your sight. Your watch transpires without event, and you pass on to Amalia. Amalia, make a perception check.
Oh, I don't like this. 1 second. 1 second. I have no idea where that dice is. 16 plus 4 is a 20.
Good. You as well, with your keen cat-like senses, are confident nothing has escaped your watch.
Can we mark off a long
Skotinos.
rest or a short rest for us? Because we split the watch.
Well, I assume Skotinos is watching as well.
Yes.
So, but with Scottinos also taking a watch, you guys would have time to do a long rest. Eslin will have to take a watch as well, though. So if it's 8 hours, each one has
Yeah,
person
yeah,
has to
yeah.
take 2
That's
hours.
absolutely fine. I will.
That's
do
fine.
it.
It's when it's
Scottinos, make a
is it-
perception check.
13.
Very well. And Eslin also make a perception check.
18.
You guys awaken. Not sure what time it is exactly, as you're aware that you fell asleep around mid-afternoon, so you gather it's probably early-ish, but it's hard to tell because there is no natural light inside this catacomb. But you do get the benefits of a full long rest, and
Woohoo.
you can come back revigorated.
How are we all feeling? Good. Yay.
Calliope rolls a shoulder. Better now.
Me too.
Just as everyone's waking up, for Flair, because I have the alert feed, I'd say I woke up earlier than everyone else. And Jason will be kind of by the door, ready to go, but he'll also kind of be there by the door, like stern dad mode. That kind of like vibe and energy.
Oh, no.
And I'm going to turn to everyone. Just everyone's going to staring at him. Like when everyone's awake, he'll stare at them. They'll probably be staring back at him. We need to discuss what happened yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
What is the reason why we're all here? We said it was because we wish to help Eslin on her journey, and this just happens to be a situation where we needed to help Daxos? Is Daxos right, not Draxus?
Yeah, Stacks.
Yeah. More-
The Ganassi was the one that always
I was gonna say more
intentionally got it wrong.
Morse
Yeah,
really
it
fucked me up.
Yeah.
Just for my own kind of keeping. I did come into the game not knowing the name, and Ganassi really fucked me up for that one. But even though I could not move yesterday, and I could not stare that thing in its eyes, I was, because I believe when you're paralyzed, you're still conscious, and like you're basically like comatose. You can still see everything.
Yeah.
So, like, I saw, kind of like gesturing slightly to Calliope. I saw when there was a moment where you thought, who you should save between Eslin or I, and there is no guarantee that either of us would live or die. None of us know this, but I want to tell you all now. If the choice ever comes down to it again, Eslin has a family. She has something to live for. She has people that she can go back to. The only people that I have to live for are you. And if I die protecting you, my soul can be at rest doing so. It's not necessarily like an angry speech. It's definitely
Just full of hurt. My heart hurts. Just
It's
FYI.
it's not an angry speech. It's much more of this, like, to make the choices easier. Like if it like, for instance, if it comes down to a building collapsing, so like a rock collapsing, and I have to hold it open for you to escape, do not fret or worry about me. I'm happy to do so.
It's not that easy, Jason.
Well, I'll make it easier for you. If you save me and there's a choice, I will leave.
Calliope rolls her eyes. When are you gonna get it through your thick skull, you big lummox? And she, like, flicks you in the center of your chest, 'cause that's the best, closest place she can reach. You're one of us now. And she smiles and just walks away.
There will be like a brief, like, not like a coy smile from Jason and Calliope's motion. But
Can I hug him and just be like, but you're our dad in this weird, crazy family we have. And I will definitely save you if I could.
I understand.
I'm not
Aw.
one for playing by rules, if I'm honest. So rocks falling and you're protecting everyone. Yeah, cool. I'll probably turn you into a puddle of blood so you can just dribble out though. So if it comes to a choice in rules, I tend to cheat.
Also, does anyone have a rag that I could tie to this place where I'm bare? I don't like to be bare.
Calliope rolls her eyes, walks back. We'll take up one of her beautiful white silk ribbons and we'll tie it off around the area.
Thank you.
No
Jason.
problem, kitty cat.
Oh, I like that nickname.
There'll be a moment where Jason and Eslin will naturally stare at each other.
And just make out.
it's the Ron and Hermione in the Chamber of Secrets moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for your speech.
Well,
And I can't say that I'm not moved by it, but I wish that, I don't know, I know things aren't as straightforward as we all get to live. If something was to go wrong there, I hope that you wouldn't blame yourself. It was my fault for being so reckless. I'll be more careful, at least until we reach Vishiros.
I understand. And what you're doing was for better. And also, just for clarity, just kind of to break character for a second, this is much more about choices.
Yeah, I
Like-
get it.
Like Eslin, 100% priority, because like she is like, because it's very much a case of, boom, if it's between A and B, choose A all the time because she's a bigger priority, especially at the moment. But Jason will understand everyone's points and sayings.
Calliope heads back into the room and almost interrupting you guys, but just sort of right at the end of the conversation so it doesn't actually cut you guys off. And she says, Eslin,
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, we can obviously get that stuff back to Daxos, but is there anything saying we can't use it to maybe get out of this place a bit easier?
I could
That's a good point.
maybe send him a message.
I would suggest there have been times when I was still making my way off. There are some from Dawn Creeks I don't get on with, or I don't know quite why, and often I might be assisting Daughters of Nelia on a particular task.
Scotty, please
and
get to the point at hand.
If you ask him, he's going to say no. So
Better
don't
to
ask
ask
him.
forgiveness than beg permission.
Begging can be. Yes, that one.
Well, he is our friend, and I think he would be understanding. He knows that we gotta go and do shit.
So everything's already been put into the bag of holding already, hasn't it? So nothing's like on display or kind of out.
No,
Correct,
it's all.
yeah.
Cool. Never mind.
Oh, Scotinus
So
is wearing
everything's-
a skull for a hat, however.
Look, we can give it back to him, or, put it in that little parcel and give it to whoever he needs us to give it to when we leave this island, but what does he care if we use it right now?
If it keeps us
Also-
alive.
If we
Also,
don't-
Eslin,
no,
you
that's
can mend most things, can't you?
fine. Yeah, not if it's magic.
Well, then we'll just be extra careful with the magic stuff.
And if it's
no, it
magic,
got
it's
damaged
probably
on the
not
way
going to
back.
break.
Reasonable.
Come on,
Okay.
take him out. I want to see what they do.
But bear with me. I am very old and tired.
Do you
I'm
need
not
your
very
prune
old. I'm
juice?
middle-aged. Calliope? I'm going to make sure that I do speak to Daxus for at length about you.
Like you don't
And
already.
Eslin will take everything out extremely slowly.
1 penny, 2 penny.
Oh no, I'm not going to cast a spell at you. It's fine. We'll just carry on.
Gore spike at 7th level.
No, I'm just gonna. I've got a spell called Hemokinesis where I basically just push you 5 feet away using your blood. Like, go away.
You have my blood. You have vital.
I mean,
I just have this image then of like as she's taking it out, there's like a conveyor belt, like an airport, just sliding her along the side. What is this happening?
She'll stop taking the piss after like the first item, and then she'll just lay it all out on the floor.
So, yeah, can we check out the items and see if like anything
Calliope
comes out to us?
says, I don't have a way to figure out if these do anything, so we'd have
Or
to find
do
out the
I?
old-fashioned way.
Mm-hmm. So what was it again? So it was braces. And
Brass braces that seem to have the appearance of like the images of like rolling thunder, symbols of rolling thunder,
Yeah.
etched into them. A
sounds
obsidian-bladed epsilon axe,
Mm-hmm.
and a breastplate with a burning hot coal of a red gem at the center here.
Okay.
maybe the braces do lightning things.
Yeah, I'm also going to look at the chest plate as well, just to kind of look it over and see if I don't know if I'm looking for anything particular. So can I just roll for something?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Straight investigation. Let's do this, baby boy.
Eslin,
What the fuck? I
you're
jumped out like it was
I see.
scared.
Eslin, you're good at lightning stuff. Why don't you try and see if the braces do like make your spells more lightning-y?
Oh, they can't get any more lightning. I'm blessed by Thassa, but I can certainly try.
Miss Catino says that Jason is like, I'm not going nowhere near those braces. I'm going to the chest piece. I also got a 13 on my roll.
You're not any kind of Arcanum specialist, unfortunately. You have a good look over it. The gem is burning hot and glowing red. It's sort of like you feel a dull heat coming off of it. You touch it a couple times. It's hot. Not hot enough to burn you, but like enough to definitely feel it hurt a little bit. Yeah, that's all you can glean, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I'll
That's fair.
put the braces on in the meantime.
I wonder if that red thing is what Daxus really wanted, though. He's a lava forge or whatever he calls
he's
it,
a
right?
forge
A
fire.
divine soul sorcerer.
I mean, I can't wear armor, Calliope says. So if we want to find out what the hell that thing does, we're gonna have to. Eslin, maybe it's in your size.
My size?
She holds up
Does
the
it-
breastplate.
Does
to
it
you.
like it's in her side? Yeah.
It's a big breastplate that will probably fit her, but does have a male torso on it. And Calliope's like, oh, to be fair, you've seen plenty of women have like the male torso as well. The boob plate is not mandatory for women.
Is this just me getting kitted out here? Because like,
Okay, well, if someone.
And
Just
then-
making sure you don't die again.
Calliope
Okay, yeah,
also
fine, I'll-
tosses the axe towards you, Amalia, and says, I know you're salivating at the thought of it, so
alright,
Thank you.
I guess I'll put on the armor. Does it suit me? Ta-da!
you look ripped.
I am ripped.
Can we all make deception checks?
Hey!
I'm kidding. I love you.
Now, Calliope will also mention showing up her wraps. Now, I had to attune to these, so it's guessing this is going to be a similar deal.
Well, we could wait half an hour before we continue.
It's early morning, so
Yeah, sure. We've not had breakfast yet, so
yep. So while you guys are having breakfast, who's attempting to attune to what?
I have the braces and the armor.
Very well. So, Eslin, as you concentrate on both of them, and you sort of just sit there almost like lotus position and meditate, you feel your essence sort of pull into them, and then their essence pull out into you, and sort of like a tidal back and forth. And over the course of 30 minutes, you attune to both of these items. Actually, we'll say about an hour, because you'd have to spend 30 minutes on each one.
Okay.
And you feel a bond formed with each one of them, and you know that they are connected to you. And as you connect to them, you are immediately aware of their power. If you have a look at, for me, please, you can look at D&D Beyond, and you can search for both the Scorned Heart Breastplate and
Oh.
the storm brewer braces.
Okay.
Amalia, you have a similar thing. You form a connection with this weapon, and all of a sudden, a glimpse of its history and its power is afforded to you. Look up the Shatterer under items.
Is the scored hard breast? That's the breastplate is where the gem is stuck in. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
What was the other one?
Storm brewer braces.
Did you say the Shatterer?
Yes.
Braces.
Oh.
Yeet. What are these things?
Well.
I'm
Well,
not giving
how
these
do you
back.
feel?
Sorry, they're not brass. They're made out of they're made out of electrum. Sorry, I got that part mixed up. But...
All right, let's have a look.
Can you find it?
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the result you want. That's the response.
that's the
Go
result I
in.
expected.
Yeah. Storm Brewer ones, I think I kind of thought might be along those lines.
Do you know what though? Because I have the cloak of protection, I think that makes me average.
Don't know if it balances out, but we can see.
Okay. I can't read very fast, guys. I'm illiterate.
Sorry, what was the braces one again, DM?
Storm brewer
Brewers.
braces.
Storm
You guys
brewer.
don't read it. I want Aslan in character to explain.
Okay. So this armor not so good. Makes me feel a bit.
It's a fucking bitch.
Why not so good?
I mean, I don't know. To be fair, I do have remove curse. I'm pretty sure.
I'm sorry, did you just say it's cursed?
No. I'm sure it's fine. I feel fine. Do you feel fine? I feel good.
Well, we're not. I'm not attuning to anything, so of course I feel fine.
I feel pretty powerful, and I am a bit more tanky, a tiny bit more tanky, and you guys will be more tanky if you two of you stand next to me.
Fantastic.
You'll be
and-
more tanky if two of them stand next to you.
Oh, do I steal their AC?
No, you don't steal. Okay.
No, you...
So,
No.
through the course of Eslin explaining, you gather that this bronze breastplate, it says brass, that's a mistake. She gains a +1 bonus to AC for every 2 allies within 10 feet of her. On top of the automatic +2, which is her dex modifier, which she gets, because
Right.
breastplates do that. What's your dex, Eslin?
My dex is +2.
So it's a theoretical +4 breastplate, while at least 2 allies are within 10 feet of you. So it's an up to +2 breastplate, which based on how many allies are in front of her. And she will also describe basically that she can cast Hellish Rebuke as a 3rd level spell using her reaction once per day.
And what about those? Kind of like cautiously staring at the lightning braces.
Well, I feel a bit sweaty when I wear them. When I hit a creature, something happens. Oh, 1d8 lightning damage on top of 2 other people that I see within 10 feet of me. Which is pretty broken.
So you
Correction.
hit someone.
So whenever you so the bracer can hold up to 5 charges, which are lost after a minute. The bracers gain 1 charge when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack while wearing them in combat. If the bracers have 5 charges when you hit a creature this way, they unleash a burst of electricity and lose all their charges, dealing 1d8 lightning damage to the target of the attack and up to 2 other creatures of your choice that you can see within 10 feet of you. In addition, while wearing the braces, you can use your reaction when you take lightning damage to reduce the damage by a d8 plus 4 and cause the braces to gain 1 charge.
That sounds really dope.
They do. I almost feel like they would be perfect
For
the
Jason.
one person that hates lightning. Because what better way to get over your fear than be thrown right into it, but have a bit of support along the way.
I kind of looking through all my stuff, and I'll see the blanket that Eslin got me, which is the lightning bore. A bit of a flashback of a memory, and then go. I can't exactly argue with that logic.
I mean, as many times as lightning has hurt you, it's also protected you through me, so maybe it's just about balance, you know? Isn't that the way of Nelia and nature?
We did just discuss keeping each other as safe as possible, so as long as you don't die with this kind of like tapping on the armor very lightly, as long as you don't die from this cursed thing which you said. Actually, really quick, did you say cursed openly?
I don't know if she said that out loud.
Yeah, I don't know if that was Eslin. Sorry, Eslin or...
would I know it's cursed? That's my question.
You know it's cursed.
Then Eslin would have said cursed because she cannot keep a secret.
Okay.
Yeah. So like lightly tap it, but I'm happy to take the braces.
You can tell them what the curse is if you like. You don't have to keep that secret.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm cursed.
This place is cursed.
I am cursed with good
what's it
looks
do?
and long life.
Good looks and long life. That's not a curse.
No.
Looks at Calliope.
Until I am targeted with remove curse, removing the armor fails to end the curse. I have disadvantage on saving throws, to resist becoming charmed, disadvantage on charisma checks, to interact with anyone I find attractive.
Oh.
I feel like this requires a lot of experimentation.
Yeah.
I don't find any of you attractive, so that's fine.
I also... Oh. Can I pick...
Calliope gives you her best smolder.
Ooh.
Actually, no, what Calliope will do is like, she'll be like, who did this place belong to?
Yeah. Can I put on the braces?
You can also take some time to attune to them. So yeah, Amalia, you swing the... have you had a look at what it does?
No, because I can't find it.
Can you... Okay, I will look for it for you, but as payment, you have to tell me how you spelled Shatterer.
Oh, called out.
Oh, I'm getting a text message. I am getting a text.
Oh no. Secrets.
You were getting a
Oh,
B, that's
I
what
got
you're
the...
getting.
I'll write it out properly.
Oh no.
We love you, Violet.
Oh, I think these are starting to wear off. We won't go too much longer.
Done our shopping trip, right?
Okay, I sent you how to write it. You don't have to respond with a thing.
Well, I wasn't far off, to be fair. I just missed out the one T.
Ah. Oh. Never mind. Calliope is going to make an investigation check. That'll do. She will walk over back to the, Actually, first, so yeah. Amalia, you take a moment and you have attuned to the Shatterer.
Why can't I still not find it? Oh, a minute. Is it?
Would you like me to add it to your inventory?
I still can't find it.
Did you put a space between the and Shatterer?
Yes, I'm not
So,
that.
are you trying to Google it by any chance?
No, I put it into the D&D Beyond search thing.
No, okay. If
you
you
need to
click
go
on
to
your
manage
equipment
equipment.
tab,
Yeah, that's what it is. And then there's a manage equipment, and you can type it in there, and that's where it will appear for you.
Okay, 1 second.
Given your dice rolls, that's going to be freaking insane.
We're all going to die. If we keep getting cursed by people, we're all going to die.
Oh, that too.
And Marley's just going to be like, I've turned sides now. Goodbye. Smishy smish.
It just keeps going. Like if you get good, it rewards good luck to insane proportions.
I will buy you all a set of those dice specifically. Night, boss.
Ooh.
There we are.
Ooh. Does my lion self get to keep the sex?
We still haven't decided that.
The answer is no. We have to return it.
Yes.
Okay, but the kitty use it now.
You can use it now.
Yay.
Don't break it.
So who wants to get hit?
What's it do, Aslan? And what's it do, Amalia?
Oh, I have to explain what it does. Okay, one
Would you like
second.
me to?
Yes, please.
Please.
Through Amalia's explanations, you gather that the blade of this axe is sculpted from a single piece of chipped obsidian, and is rumored to be enchanted by the goddess of the rainbow herself. When you roll a 20 on an attack roll made with this magic weapon, the target must make a DC15 Constitution saving throw. A target takes... DC15 Constitution saving throw as the blade seems to fracture the very light around it. A target takes 1d6 cold damage, 1d6 fire damage, 1d6 lightning damage, and 1d6 radiant damage on a failed save. Or half as much on a successful one.
Gets better.
Roll the damage dice separately, recording any 6 you roll. For each 6 you roll this way, use the table below to determine which of the following effects happen. For cold, if you roll a 6, the target's speed is halved until the end of your turn. For fire, the target takes an extra 6 fire damage at the end of its next turn. For lightning, the target can't take reactions until the end of your next turn. And for radiant, the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage.
With the way that Amalia's been rolling, like...
Yeah, right? It's
like,
perfect.
We're basically, like, no longer needed.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, we just put her straight into battle.
Amalia swings around a couple times, and on one mighty swing, it seems to strike the very air itself, and you see almost like glass shattering, except it shatters upon reality itself, and these streaks of light in all the colors of the rainbow fly out like glass shards, before quickly reforming where, they were.
Nice.
Pretty.
Nice.
Well-
Should we clear the rest of this temple and...
Yeah, as much as I'm enjoying this little show and tell, kind of still somewhat fearful of the golems, we do need to make a move on.
Very well. You guys gather your things, pack up your tents, and head on out of this room to plunder the rest of this tomb. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Hey!
Noise.
We lived!
Thank you so much to everybody who tuned in. I'm about to turn off the stream. Have a good
Thank
evening.
you.
We are DC30.
Bye.
Bye.